Hi, chat. How are we doing? Oh boy, we are back playing Not for Broadcast again today. I see Artificer got first. Good job, Artificer. You have indeed been first today. But oh boy, oh, I need to get the content warnings in the chat. I have them in a tab, but I've never pasted them into the chat. There they are. There, yeah. Oh boy, I gotta get the bad at talking out of the gate off the bat. You know, I need to be bad at talking at the beginning of the stream so that I can be good later. That's how it works. That's how it works. For sure, and I'm not just making that up. I would never comedically lie. It's not a reoccurring bit that I do. Exactly. See, we have the nodders. The nodders confirm it. You can't nod to something incorrect. It's simply not possible. But yes, I hope we're all doing okay today. I hope we're all having... You know what? No, I don't hope we're all doing okay. I hope we're all doing good. Great, even. I hope everybody's having an excellent time. And if you're not, well, hopefully that'll change by the end of stream, but if you need to do something else, that is understandable. We'll do whatever you need to do in order to make your day excellent right now. You, watching, do something good for yourself. So easy to say, isn't it? Oh boy. But yeah, how are we doing, gamers? We are playing Not for Broadcast. Last we left off in this game, oh boy, shit was hitting the fan. I believe last we left off, we did a lot of pro-defiance stuff that, oh boy, the consequences to our actions today on this stream directed to chat. I don't call you guys stream, you guys are chat. But oh boy, the consequences of the actions. It's all gonna my employers don't like me very much. My employers do not like me very much. Oh boy. Alan James might be dead. Ignore the fact that my ears and tail are wiggling. This is like a grimace more so than a actual smile. But yeah. Well, at the very least, I'm pretty sure that Jellybean is alive and well. And that's what's most important. You know? Our poor little meow meow. Our poor pathetic sopping wet cat, I believe, is alive, and that is what matters. Our child might be dead, and our brother-in-law, I guess, but that doesn't matter. All that matters is Jeremy. If my daughter mattered, she would have been on the news, you know? That's how you judge of character. I'm an excellent judge of character, and that's what that means. But yes, chat. Boy, oh boy. Oh, I did a big stretch there. We moving things around. Yes. Okay, we can game, chat. I'm excited to game. I'm excited to get into gaming. I do need to quickly boop-a-doop. No, I could do that later, actually. Alright, Sans, if you wouldn't mind stepping to the side. He stopped. I didn't pause him. Normally when I say that, like, I'll pause it, but that time I said it and then, like, he just stopped. And I didn't do that. Well, best not to think about it. Let's go ahead and get into Not for Broadcast, shall we? Boy, oh boy. I forgot how many achievements there are. Now, granted, this game, once again, has a lot of DLC that I'm very interested in. And, you know, some of those achievements are for that. But boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Total of 95. And we have 19. I don't know how many of those. I don't think without going through the entire list. You know, the entire big list. Besides, 41 of them are hidden achievements.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Jones.
We go over here. What's the new thing in the challenge room? I mean, it says new, but I don't see anything else new. Maybe it's like the sequence thing. Maybe there's like, it's because there's new options for that. Alright. The telephone, I'm so intrigued by it. I don't have this. I need... Wow, it just pulls up my stuff. No. But I'm so intrigued by all of these, and I so want to do them. But continuing on, we have to get this main game first. We have to get into gaming and stuff. You know? Uh-oh! I might get fired immediately. Day 913? I did name this stream Consequences to My Actions on purpose. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. You arrive at work a little early, despite a stressful journey in. You still aren't quite sure of everything that happened, though if the swarm of CCOs all over the building is anything to go by, this isn't just a Channel 1 matter. This is confirmed when you are informed you need to speak to Bozeman immediately and are escorted to his office. You sit nervously outside, waiting for your boss. Why does he have this, like... What's up with his torso? Why does he have a torso? A few minutes later, the boss man arrives, disheveled and with a stern-looking CCO in tow. Yes, Winston, good. This is Specialist Ables. She will be observing this interview. Please come inside and take a seat. The ruddy-faced man bustles into his office and leaves the door open for you to follow. The few times you've been here before, it was immaculate with everything in its proper place. Not so today. It must be serious for Bozeman to be this flustered. So, Alex, do you know why you're here today? Bozeman's eyes are sharp, and his gaze is fixed on your face from across the desk. Abel is standing behind you, out of sight, but definitely not out of mind. I assume to do with what happened with Disrupt last night? What happened last night was nothing short of the culmination of a heinous and outrageous campaign of terror that Disrupt had been reaping on this nation and its territories. Bozeman shoots a glance behind you to your left where your CCO observer is standing. And it is, of course, our duty to root out this rot, wherever we find it, to prevent anything like last night happening ever again. I have been asked by Advance to perform interviews with all staff members involved, and will be submitting a personal review of your performance, both during the incident in question and throughout your time here. Well, overall, they've liked me. Overall, I've had a lot of hearts at the end. Not last time, but I mean, this can only end well. His expression remains stern. Just tell the truth, Winston, and this will all be over soon. Arranging some papers, Bozeman clears his throat and begins. Obviously, a lot happened last night, and I have a number of interviews to conduct today, so I'd rather not waste my time. Be brief, concise, and clear in your answers. You nod. So, let's start at the beginning of the broadcast and work our way through. After the attack at the memorial, you seem to have portrayed the terrorists in a quite sympathetic light. Why? I showed what was happening. The news. That's our job, right? I see. So, you're saying it couldn't be helped and you had to show the aftermath as much as you did? I'll be sure to make a note of that. Funny how unauthorized footage always seems to find its way into your broadcasts. Bozeman scribbles some notes down, the noise of his pen scratching into the notepad punctuated only by the constant tick-tock of his ornate clock. Hopefully this will all be over soon. Reviewing the broadcast, we noticed something a little odd about a particular camera choice. It was while everyone else was talking. Oh, where did I put it? Ah, yes, here we are. Do you recognize this? With a flourish, Bozeman produces the leaflet from the notice board and places it on the desk in front of you. I assumed it was just a part of the set. Why else would it have been there and on camera? So you're saying the blame lies entirely within the crew on set. There's no way you could possibly use your own judgment to have determined it was unsuitable. You hear a disapproving grunt from the CCO behind you. Typical Winston. We shall see. Not exactly subtle there. There was one thing we noticed during the finale of the notice board. Bozeman picks up some notes on the other side of his desk. You seem to play an odd choice of sound effects relatively early on. Now, the script was expecting laughs, but for all three you chose to play boos. Why did you do that? I felt they were the most appropriate choices. Art is subjective, after all. Yes, well, choice is given to those who show they can employ a sufficient degree of good judgment. It may be we need to review this policy, or at least who qualifies for it. You can see Bozeman is frowning as he adds to his notes. It might have been nice to have him on your side. How many other people would he be interviewing today? Towards the end of the show, there appeared to be some issues with the sensor equipment. At this point, Bozeman pauses for a moment, putting a lid on his pen and placing it carefully on the desk, perpendicular to his notebook. How do you explain the fact you censored perfectly acceptable language during the final assessment? I just do what the display tells me. I don't decide what's supposed to be censored. It would be a very strange coincidence that one of our key pieces of equipment were to develop a malfunction at the exact time Disrupt chose to attack. A disappointing but not unsurprising lapse by an incompetent employee seems much more likely, but I suppose we won't know until maintenance have had a chance to check it out properly. Silence takes over as Bozeman writes some notes. How many questions will you have to answer? At this point, Bozeman took out a pair of glasses and placed them, somewhat delicately, on the end of his nose. Then the portly man leaned forward to examine his notes in detail. Now, obviously, we expect the odd bit of interference here and there unavoidable. However, he paused, turning the page at an agonizing pace. Interference is not the same as terrorist propaganda. Would you care to explain how quite so much of their messaging found its way onto our airwaves? The machine's been out of date for years, even with everything else. Yeah, with everything else going on, I just didn't realize it until it was too late. Out of the corner of your eye, you note Specialist Abels is visibly more attentive, awaiting your boss's response. Well, it's certainly true that accidents do happen, but it's an amazing coincidence how often they seem to happen when you're around Winston. Bozeman's smile is anything but warm, and Abels glances towards you with a stare that can only be described as glacial. You offer a strained smile back. A loud creak breaks the growing silence as Bozeman leans back in his chair. The tape of that poor Miss Brightman. Why did you play it? Help me understand. Why play that tape? As you meet his gaze, you're almost surprised to see an earnest concern in the old man's eyes. I was worried what Disrupt might do if I didn't play it. He watches Bozeman slowly cleans his glasses before answering. Well, at the end of the day, you chose to do it, Alex. I know what I'd have done in your shoes. After all, you have a habit of playing tapes you shouldn't, don't you? He clears his throat and leans forward again, staring at you for a moment before continuing. That is, however, all I had for you. Thank God it's over. I think that's all the information we need for now, Winston. Bozeman looks questioningly at the CCO, but by the time you've turned around, the moment has passed. Best you just go home for now. There's no work for you until we get a new satellite tower up. But of course, don't leave town. I may have more questions for you following the other interviews. As you leave, you see open hostility in Specialist Abel's eyes. Well, you knew there'd be consequences. Okay. Oh, longer than I thought. Day 989. A message delivered. The newspaper falls to the floor, slipping from your numb hands. The headline whirling round and round in your head. This can't be true. How could this be true? Has it really been 2 months since that day? You find yourself back there, rushing back home after a particularly long and stressful day at work. You're already late, but if you keep to the speed limit, there's no way you're going to hear the end of it. You could probably shave 10 minutes or so off the journey if you wanted. They're going to be mad either way, no point in speeding. Seems everything is against you this evening. You have to stop at every traffic light, every stop sign, every junction between you and your destination. You're well over 45 minutes late by the time you finally pull up at the house, only to see a betterment vehicle parked outside, the lights still flashing. What's this about? The CCOs are leading someone from your house to the van. Your son's voice is calling for you. Then the door's shut and it's driving away, the spinning lights blinding you as your vision starts to swim. Charlie. And now you're in the break room. People at work have started avoiding you. Some of the show's crew started giving you funny looks. Bozeman's even been micromanaging you less than usual. It's just a misunderstanding. It'll all be over soon. Charlie had always hated Advance. The disrupt poster on his door had been as clear of a sign as that as anything else. But he was a good boy, never violent. Certainly he would have... You and Sam had both gone to see him at the Betterment Center last week as soon as you'd been able. He hadn't been happy, but there were a lot of like-minded people there from what he'd said. And it wasn't a harsh place like the old prisons, at least. But he hadn't suggested he'd been having problems. It just couldn't have happened. Oh no. That headline. 5 simple words in a bold black type. Disrupt terrorist dies in Betterment. Winston was particularly violent, attacking a Betterment mentor. Died in the infirmary after failed attempts at resuscitation. And the eternal question left unanswered. Was it his fault or yours? Damn. Well, that's one less thing to worry about. How's Jellybean? 12/17. A banquet for some. It's your anniversary. A week away could have been just what the doctor ordered for you and Sam. But after speaking to the travel agents, there's just no way you can afford it. Maybe next year. Still, just because you can't have a holiday doesn't mean you can't make tonight special. You have the day off today, so you could try and make a nice romantic meal for them this evening. Though, they did expressly tell you not to bother this morning. You think, a cheap last-minute gesture won't change anything, were their exact words. You'll make it up to them next year. I don't know, man. They didn't want me to. God, that's a hard one. We'll make it up to them next year. Oh boy. Oh my god. 1764. A job down. Everything's ready. You and Sam have been trying to watch Bullet Man for years, but you missed it in the cinemas and it was never seemed to be in stock when one of you went to pick up the VHS. Now you're just waiting for them to get home so you can start. You hear the front door open as you get a bowl of popcorn on the coffee table. We're all ready to go, get your butt in here. Sam comes in with a vacant stare, ignoring both film and snacks as they sit down next to you. You have to actually nudge them to break their stupor. Sam? What is it? I've just been let go. From work. Sam is just staring into space. Apparently, there just isn't a need for 2 nursery teachers anymore. Not enough children. So they Can't justify the expense. Honey, I'm so sorry. It'll be okay. You'll find another place. No, you don't get it. There just isn't that demand for younger years teacher anymore. Not just here. Anywhere. I don't know what I'm gonna do. What we're going to do. You pull Sam into a hug. I know things are tough, but we'll think of something. How, Alex? We're barely scraping by as it is. And now... Sam starts to sob. We're gonna have to sell the house. I can't see any other option. We've got too many debts to pay. If that's what we have to do, fine. It's only the two of us living here now anyway. I suppose you're right. Still, I hate the idea of losing this place. Think of everything that's happened here, Alex. They fall silent, thinking. Eventually you start the film, but neither of your hearts are in it. Too busy thinking about the future. Still, the house isn't everything. It's the people who make it a home. Home is where the heart is, after all. We don't have to pay for Susie or Charlie. Technically, like, for a while we haven't had to pay for, was it my mother or Sam's mother? One of our mothers. And also her brother-in-law. It's just the two of us. Like that one song. We're all good. Oh, look, we got an achievement, Sam. It's all fine. We're all good. We have an achievement. Oh, great. Day 1975. We're gaming. Boy, oh boy. The sterility. 3 years since the uprising.
Hello, Winston.
Hi, Bozeman.
For tonight, nothing particularly important to report, but I'm sure you'll manage to find some new way to disappoint me. Still, at least my daughter's in for Advance's new initiative. That should liven things up a bit here on the 15th
yes.
floor. Try not to cause me any more headaches. Bozeman out.
God, it's all... It's all this. Oh, man. It's all advance. It's all advance. Sheesh.
And this is Jenny. She's the floor manager.
Hi, Stacey.
That's Colin. He, do you know what, just don't talk to Colin.
We're getting involved in bringing
Is that who I think it is?
we don't believe in it.
All right,
Is
next
this...
to Mum.
Believe in what?
Just days.
She... God, what was her name?
Had a girl.
The girl from yesterday? Oh my god.
Seconds, everybody. That explains so much. Okay, we are going in 5.
Well, at least Jenny's alright.
3.
And Megan.
Good evening and welcome to the NNN. I'm Megan Wolf. And who's this, you might be wondering? Well, it's Bring Your Daughter
Oh
to Work
boy.
Day here at Channel One.
No.
So I'm joined tonight by my foster daughter, Stacey. Say hello, Stacey. Go fuck yourself. All right then. Here are the stories.
I like Stacey.
First up, with Advance confirming that the nuclear fallout from
The
the
fuck is
20-week
this?
war is to blame for the drop in birth rates across the territories, we asked you what keeps you going. I know that I, for one, was quite deflated when I heard about this, but reading all
There
your
she is looking
submissions has
deflated.
really put the smile back on my face. This is from Sonia in Larkfordshire. I've had plenty of time to fill, so I've started a new hobby. Since I started knitting, I
Oh,
barely remember that 85%
it's so-
of the country is sterile. My record
Ah.
is this scarf. It's 124 meters long.
Wow.
Thank you for that. And if you've started a new hobby, do write in and tell us about it. Next up, you know how we love your uncanny comestible coincidences, and
Oh
I don't know about
boy.
you, but I think this one really takes the biscuit.
We'll go with the beer.
I'm not sure what I'm more impressed by, Stacey. The things I've used for the unbelievable way our
I'm glad that I get to do
and how
Stacey
it
reaction
receives
shots.
Every team member, every single day. Catherine from Berkeldown sent us this, saying, I couldn't help but spot the face of poor departed.
I thought it looked like Peter
my
Clement.
fourth lager this morning.
That's why I clicked on that one.
I see it, Catherine, but then again, I'm only on my third. Do keep those coming in.
Gonna love watching the rushes with Stacy. Hell yeah.
We've just got time for one more of your stories, and this one is an inspiring story of rehabilitation. That's it, just tell us who it's from, yeah, and then read it out. Okay.
So this one is from John in Stokely. Before I was convicted, I'd never read a
Aww,
single book.
good for him.
Since I was released from Betterman, I haven't been able to stop. I'm even
That's a
working
little-
at a library and on
yeah,
my lunch
good.
breaks, Mr. Wordyworth spell checks my tattoos.
We absolutely love hearing the way our neighbours and team members have been able to become better people. So do let us know your stories here. You can do this bit, Stacey.
No, you're right, thanks.
Come on, give it a try.
Let us know your stories here at the NNN.
Here's that. This is so weird.
Coming up here, you'll need to
Yeah,
use the
Bozeman?
select buttons for the next segment. The advance have already selected when and what to use.
Of course.
Simple stuff. Just follow your government orders.
Yes, sir. How many tattoos do you even have for spell checking to take more than one lunch?
First up tonight on the NNN, it's time to celebrate this week's team lottery winners live
Shakespeare?
from the Shakespeare Theatre right here in the
Oh,
capital.
just a
We're
theatre.
going to hand over to
Oh,
Julia Salisbury.
God.
Suppose you don't think much of her either, eh, Stacey?
She's got a lot more going for her than you wankers.
Hey, surprising vote of approval there from Stacey. Let's go live to that right now.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this
Fine.
Team Award. Of all the many duties I have as team leader, this is by far the most pleasant. As I so often say to you, the uneven past is now, following the demise of Disrupt, firmly behind
I can't choose the other ones. I tried to click on the bad.
the future. And I say to you,
Ah.
better now.
Well, I want a good grade so I can get more money.
By one of the oldest people in Territory 1. He was born over 107 years ago.
Wow.
Welcome to Alfie Touchbadger.
Alfie.
So, Alfie, you must have seen so much in your lifetime. What have
Yeah,
been some of
Alfie.
the highlights? Alfie? Is he alright?
God, I hope he doesn't say anything. Is that?
His hearing aid isn't turned on.
Oh, could you turn it on?
It looks a bit like Tommy. I don't. Is that Tommy?
He says it drains the battery.
Well,
Or is it just a guy who looks like Tommy?
brand new battery after the presentation.
Whoops.
Yeah, he says that's fine then. And I will help him with that. Yeah.
If you Sorry, can't get the
Completely
star.
different guy? Aw.
We got it.
So, Alfie.
Yeah, it looks. Yeah, he looks more different when he looks straight forward toward the camera.
Would you like to tell the audience what that's like?
Where is everybody?
Out there, in the dark. Oh, bless him, it's not just the ears.
Who are you? 2 sugars, please.
I'm Julia Salisbury, the Prime Minister.
I like this guy.
Story. Who are you really?
No, I really am the Prime Minister.
Oh, so you're you know.
Oh shit.
A woman. One of
Women can do anything men can do these days, Alfie.
Oh, can you piss standing up?
I can't say I've ever tried.
No, I didn't think so.
Oh, did I not have to censor the word piss?
Too much for you.
Shall we
I realized I didn't do that, and then I was like, wait a minute, I didn't get an
I'm going to ask you about my life.
Well, I'm not sure we have enough time left now for that, so...
When I was 9, I wanted a pet, so I asked me mum and pap. There was no television then, back then, you know. We made our own entertainment out of coal and roadkill.
I'm obsessed with this weirdo. I love all these
It
just...
was a dog. They told me it were a dog, but it were a stone.
A stone?
Yeah. So I called it Patch, which were a popular name for a dog back then, on account of the
Alright.
king having a patchy face. I decided to introduce two pretty little Gertie Thimble who lived up the road.
I'm
How romantic.
obsessed with this guy.
Threw my dog in the river. That was the day I decided I'd...
And that's the secret to your long life?
Oh no, I've been married 7 times, divorced 8.
I'm obsessed with that guy.
Yes, I'm just lucky. Are we going back to the home soon?
Soon, Alfie. First, let's turn to the reason we're all here. The week.
Do you think she's showing up with an old person to
First up,
specifically
a lady who really knows how to put in the extra
because
hours.
of the
She works at a transition center.
Yep, transition centers. Thank you for reminding me of the word. I was trying to remember them.
More families to unburden each other than any other nurse in Territory 1. In the uneven path, she'd have been locked up. Tonight, she is being honored as a team player. Please welcome Daphne Snister.
Are you here to change me?
Just give her a medal, Alfie. There's a good boy.
He's a good boy. Why the fuck would you say it like that?
And don't let it steep too long.
I think you're supposed to give me one of those.
Well,
There he goes. Look.
You got this, sir.
Arms up any higher than that. You'll have to go down, love.
Thank God those fractious times are behind us, and now the territories are thriving.
Are we in? As the actors said to the bishop.
Yes, thank you. I've got it.
God, they are just fucking staring.
Well done. Daphne Snister, everybody. Now, open your envelope and find out what you've won. Crikey, don't hold back there. She's tougher than one of Peter's homemade Eccles cakes.
Got it.
What she got?
Day for 2 in Territory 15. Used to be called San Palmerino, didn't it?
I believe it did, yes.
Why couldn't we have stuck with that then? It's easier to remember.
We're all one nation now.
Hang on a minute. Isn't it still on fire?
Daphne Snister, everyone.
What about my change? I've been in these white pants for 3 days now.
We'll get to that, Alfie.
Right, you are, love.
Next up tonight is a couple from Farnley who,
Farnley?
after a rocky start
Not
losing
like
their
a
family's
territory or
well-gotten gains
whatever.
to the Assets and Wealth Act, have really embraced the new future, setting up a community farm.
I like how a person
in
with
their local area for all the local
with a
kids
medal
to play. Please welcome
didn't do any
Opal
reaction
and
shots.
Amelia Jackson Randiganis.
People with medals still got
Medals, Alfie.
complaints about.
When I was in the trenches, I had a pal called Scotty Wilson. He was from way up north, so I didn't understand a bloody word he said. But he were my best mate.
Should we describe them ourselves?
Probably for the best.
And his best mate was Smudger Hayes. There was them two.
Oh, they give them to each other. That's cute.
Unstable Terry, and of course, Leggy Sydney. She were a girl, but she had a boy's name, so they shipped her. Anyway. First girl any of us has ever seen, close up. She's dead now. They all are.
I'm obsessed with this fucking weirdo.
Fiddley got shanked in Frankworth prison in Alderton Olive, and Terry, he exploded.
He exploded!
Sydney got a fatal skin condition. Scratched herself to death. It makes you think.
Thanks.
Makes you
That would
think.
be a great contribution. So, Otho and Lobelia, a petting zoo.
After we lost all our wealth, we decided
Ah, they used to be rich.
we never even owned a pony.
I used to have 3.
So we decided to do something about it. That's the type of people we are, you see. Advantage of a private education, probably.
Well, I'm sure we could debate that all night, but there's no time. So, let's see what you've won.
Yes, before we do, there's something I wanted to say to you.
Oh, absolutely. Every citizen
Oh,
of the new
boy.
future has my ear.
When advance came to power, you took all of our wealth. You took the shirts off of our backs.
Quite literally, in my case, I used to collect shirts.
You might as well have the rest of it too.
Oh boy.
God, not again. If I said it once, I said
Sorry.
it 1,000 times. Pennies and the news are not good bedfellows. Keep those flappy bits off my channel, Alex.
I'm trying my best, sir.
And you are? Oh, no.
Got to go. It isn't right and it isn't fair.
You tell him, girl. That's my wife, you know. Oh, no, you don't.
You can't mix pearls with swine. It isn't right. We used to have 3 horses, Benton, Pfeffel, and Hungwell. And now what have we got?
It was a Pfeffel and Hungwell.
One mongrel dog called Kenneth, and a rooster that would bloody shut up.
Can we get this over quickly with, please?
As the actress said to the bishop. Oh, here we go.
Good
Hello,
bo-
hello.
good-
Happy times,
Good
Please to
God. Oh boy.
Them.
Oh, don't worry, love. I'll protect you. Oh, 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 oh.
We're over here now.
Well, then what he knows.
We're on. Why are the cameras following her?
When I was in my 20s, and we go to the promenade at Shining on
Yes, tell us about it.
pretty girls on the beach. Everything was black and white then, of course. We'd visit the penny
Everything was
market.
black and white.
Tried to win a block of lard to take home for the family. You couldn't buy lard in those days. You had to win it. Oh, it was so much simpler back then. Boys were boys, girls were girls. Everyone else was recruited by the circuses.
It's just
There was no
truly.
problem, you see.
I'm in the circus, but also wow.
Tents and their candy floss. You'd hear the music, the pipe organ, drifting over the nearby fields. My mum used to call it the most magical sound in the world. This was before she lost her hearing after giving a particularly loud round of applause. Did you ever go to the circus?
Did you ever go to the service?
Yeah, oh, never mind. Yeah, just a teapot.
Well, that was an unexpected dose of naked nostalgia.
Oh boy.
That's why I look in joy and fervent admiration at the younger generation. So cohesive, such a team. And with fertility falling throughout the
Jesus.
territory, we should value our fabulous new generation now more than ever. Our final winner tonight is a go-getter who really went and got 'em, helping to root out more than 170 disrupt collaborators in his own neighborhood. Since then,
He did it.
senior cohesion cadet leader and organised all of the entertainment at last year's Camp Cooperation. Our final winner tonight,
Sheesh.
Edwin Neverlay.
Oh, happy times, Rachel.
You should be in a transition centre, you old nonk.
Oh my god.
It's an absolute pleasure to finally meet you. We're very similar, in my opinion.
Well, I've never been much of a role model.
Nonsense, Prime Minister. You have saved this country. You have fought enemies, foreign and domestic, with an
This is
as with
crazy.
mighty fists of iron.
It's fucking.
Let's open the envelope and find out what you've won. Maybe it'll be a fist enlargement.
These guys are so weird. Okay. If he has like a genuinely good prize while the other guys didn't.
A year's internship as a behaviour coach at Betterment.
Oh my god.
Show the fools where they went wrong, eh?
Well, actually,
He gets to be a
Betterment is
fucking
out for
cop.
implementation, Edwin.
Absolutely. And if they don't reintegrate, we retaliate. just like you did under Creation Night.
I think she's learning the consequences of her actions.
And stay vigilant. Report the non-cohesives. Be a team player.
That concludes tonight's awards. Join me next week when, hopefully, things will be a lot more normal. Back to you, Megan.
I think she just... That's another moment of her just live realizing.
Award ceremony. Any thoughts on this week's winners, Stacey?
The nurse was fucking scary, the preteens were saggy, and that little prick will never lose his virginity.
After the break, we'll be going live to a star-studded premiere. You won't believe who's on the
I like how prick is a swear, but piss isn't.
And we're out!
Fuck.
Oh, Alex, one other... What's that? You're off already? I know you had to take the day off work for Junior, but... Oh, I see. No luck still with Theodore. I'm so sorry, darling. Of course.
What's...
I'll speak to you later. Oh, Alex.
Yeah?
Completely forgot what I was going to say. Blast it all.
Okay.
Still, I'm lucky to have her.
Okay.
Disaster.
But they have underestimated us. For though they may have scarred our bodies, they will never.
Are you receiving us?
Did he die?
Oh right, so she can swear.
Birth rates may be challenging.
Did he die, or are we doing a bit?
Satisfaction rates from every metric.
Oh boy.
Producing more and faster than ever before.
Well, we got a C.
To focus on our inner
I did intentionally go off the camera a little bit to show them beating up that woman, but...
Patrick and Robin are just going to grab who they can, and then you've got these generic links on the autocue to glue it all together.
They do know I have a Queen's View degree in journalism.
Don't you wish you'd studied something useful now, eh?
Let's bring your daughter to work day. What a joke.
Where is our honoured guest?
Where's the beautiful daughter?
Heat rash.
Heat rash!
Heat rash. Oh god, they're running out of names, aren't they?
I hear the computer.
Boy,
brings
oh
up some
boy.
songs too. Ah, there she is, and just in time too. That's 10 seconds, everybody.
What have you been up to?
What's it to you?
And we are going in 5, 4,
4, 3.
Welcome back. Stacey's still here.
Wishing she wasn't.
Ta!
Stacey. And in this segment, we're delighted to
Oh,
have
boy.
sent Robin and Patrick to the movie.
I'm just like, oh, if there's no camera, I have to
The
look at
world
this
premiere
thing.
Of The Automated, starring Lawrence Blunderclatch and the
Of
late great Helena
course.
Canterbury Boatshoe. And all the stars are out tonight. We first covered this film almost 5 years ago, back when it was called The Medicated. Then, for mysterious reasons, the film was suddenly pulled the night before its release. Well, since then,
Intriguing.
executive producer George Focus has spent 5 long years polishing the film and turning it into a special edition and premiering tonight. With extensive state-of-the-art visual effects and a top-quality
7,
voice team,
6,
George says it's the
5,
movie he always wanted to make. Now, let's take a look at it.
Now it's on the moon.
I can't deconstruct it. I can't deconstruct it.
God, it's just the same thing, but with different words.
Is this a wig?
You think I don't grow that?
No, Dick, I'll kill you. Think of Saturn.
There's something on your face, Chief Harrison.
God, this is so stupid.
I wish you were real, baby. Flesh and blood.
Captain
It was
Quasar.
already pretty stupid before.
Baby. If only I'd noticed.
Captain Quasar.
You rusted, but I didn't notice.
Captain,
I'm buffering, Chick, you said.
got one on you.
God damn it, lost it all.
Here's a map.
What's a map?
What's a map?
Okay, so head north on Interstellar Avenue, left at the asteroid belt, and a tricky three-point turn at Uranus. What are these symbols? This corner, this is the key.
We could shut it down.
Yes, we could shut it down. But we have to ask ourselves, who are we?
God, this is so stupid.
Gosh, thrilling stuff. What did you think, Stacey? Thrilling stuff. What did you think, Stacey?
The robots were alright, I guess.
They certainly were. Let's go over to Robin Short now in Western Square, who I believe has got the star of the
Lawrence.
show. Robin.
Right, you, shall we?
Yes, we are live from Western Square with a man who needs no introduction, Lawrence Blunderclatch. How has your evening been so far?
Oh boy. Oh God, here we go again. Interference,
All
interference.
gathered here to celebrate my work. One really couldn't ask for much more. Good one.
Well, on that note, with award season just around the corner, are you hoping to add to your collection for a third time?
Well, I really couldn't say. But if
Dun,
the
dun.
association deigned to honour me for a fourth time, so be it. It's really not for me to say. But let's just say that I know of 3 little gold men who are getting rather lonely.
Absolutely.
Because I've won 3 little awards.
And each more deserved than the last. Well, it's safe to say that your career has gone supersonic in the last couple of years. How's that been?
Well, as I was saying to Stephen only yesterday, that's Stephen Spellman, the Stephen Spellman, lovely chap, an unbelievable mind. I said, Stephen, you know, this really has been quite the ride. Did you know what he said? He agreed with me.
Wow.
Wow.
Same reaction.
Well, if we're talking actual numbers, I'd have to say 60% talent, 30% looks, and 10% passion, brackets general. Not to mention the incredible coverage on election night. That really was the start of it all. That and my own range of sick bags. Lawrence's Chundercatch.
Wow.
What's happening on camera 4?
Well, it's been a delight talking to you, as always. Thank you so much. Well, Patrick Bannon should be with Lil C for a conversation that doesn't involve vomit. Patrick!
You, Robin.
Love her still Patrick Bannon.
Here by pop icon.
Oh my God.
SLC.
Yep. I realize now that it's Billy Ray Cyrus there on the left. I recognize the Shia LaBeouf reference. God, interference again!
She knows what she's done.
Well, we love this look. Is it one of yours?
No, you know it's not. We don't do that anymore.
Yes, of course. Your clothing label went bankrupt, didn't it?
Yes, because a certain TV show failed to fulfill their contractual obligations.
Well, you look great.
Well, that's probably due to her new cosmetics and wellness brand.
Well, I'm not sure that it is.
Let her show you. This is our new
Up.
She calls this one Glands.
Wow, it's
Eyeshadow.
scented.
Scented eyeshadow.
And this next one, this is our new lipstick. We call this shade Lips.
Oh, wow.
We
Why
go
is it so
down.
salty?
It's organic. And this, our next one, this body spray, this is a body mist which rebalances your hormones and actually smells like fertility.
That's gross.
Right, yeah. Wow.
You feel that?
Yeah, that burns. Oh,
All this is part of Lil C's new range.
Go up.
Straight from my veins.
oh, good lord.
Breeze Craglar!
So,
Let's see, this is also Gwyneth Paltrow thing as well.
That must be hard.
Well, she's way past her prime, Patrick. It was very hard for her to accept at first, but the industry's very, very sure about these things.
Well, you sure we can't convince you to release just one last album?
Down.
We do actually have another album, but that's for the label to release in case she dies over the next 10 years or so.
Oh, really?
Well,
Boy,
given
oh
the way
boy.
she's going, you might get it by Christmas.
Well, we better let you get back.
Unscrunch.
Now remember, we need the
This.
money. So, she's also available for parties,
Go up.
weddings, funerals, and bar mitzvahs.
Oh, we've got J Sus.
You, Lil C. That's Lil C there. Oh. Oh, and it looks like Robin has got
Bring back the
hot hair as well.
ovaries. Yes.
Is it obvious I'm sweating, Robin?
It absolutely is, Patrick.
Oh, I like his little feather wings
I
there.
like to walk amongst the peoples every now and then. It makes them feel close to me.
Right, yes.
And to be close is to be human.
A lot of interference tonight.
Is to be apart. Oh, that was good. Write that down. Hey, Rachel, write that one down.
It's good to see you've done so well for yourself.
Thank you, my child. You know, I have you to thank for that. If it was never for your show supporting me and my music, I never would have transcended.
Now, there are rumours going around that you might be running for office. Is there any truth to that?
Yeah,
God, he really is Kanye.
Yeah.
But you're aware that elections have been suspended in the territories?
No, I'm not running to be no prime minister.
Oh, you're not?
No. I'm gonna be king of the moon.
I glanced at the subtitle before you said it. You know what? Go for it.
No, sorry. You're running for king of the moon?
I believe in him.
Not running. It's my birthright.
And does this have anything to do with promoting your upcoming hip opera, Jason Space?
Hush now. Cynicism is so unmoon.
Okay. And how long will this last? Will it go the way of last year's Living as a Mouse fiasco? Or maybe your foray?
He lived as a mouse?
I don't make the moon rules. I merely live by them.
He doesn't make the moon rules.
So, are you looking forward to seeing the automated?
You know, I don't believe in film. Thou shalt keep thine image still and holy. That's track 4, Jesus Christ made us though.
Okay, thank you for your time, and good luck with your new life in space.
Very normal.
Well, Megan, that's what success looks like.
Well, I mean, those guys like all called out the fact that they were on the program. Now I'm just really curious.
I think Stacey and I are probably in quite enough trouble where we are. So, 3 big names there, Stacey.
A little shake on the tail wigging. Yeah.
From your generation's perspective?
You won't like my opinions.
Oh, go on, try me.
Well, Bumbanonk is so old he's
Bumbanonk.
away from the transition centre, so who cares? And Lil C was cool when I was like 12 or something, but now she's just
What's happening down here with Patrick?
And Jesus is a disrupt-loving wanker.
Is that Crazy Neil?
3 years ago.
I'm so sorry. I got distracted by Crazy Neil. I missed the swears.
But thankfully, we can go back to Patrick now.
Yes!
Who has another familiar face to
Oh my
catch up
God.
with. Oh, Patrick, what's the atmosphere like there?
It's absolutely electric.
Oh my God.
I can't quite believe it either, but he's here. It's Crazy Neil.
Hey, hi, ho.
Oh my God.
Neil, our audiences just love you. They've really, really connected with your ads over the years. What's it like suddenly being so popular?
It's crazy. People stop me in the streets, they expose themselves, they write me threatening letters, you know.
I love
stalker has
him.
become the stalky. A real taste of Neil's own medicine, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, and what's been the most challenging about being so famous?
It's places like this, you know, being around actors and rock stars. They're real crazy, and Crazy Neil knows crazy, and I'm used to being the loudest whack job in the room. Hey.
Yes, I can imagine.
But I know what you're thinking. Hey, Neil.
I'm so happy that Neil gets to be here. What does he have? Oh my God.
Crazy deals on chairs. You ever sit in a chair that knock your socks off?
No, I can't say that I have.
Makes a mess of the carpet. But what do you say? We got a deal?
Well,
What about Betty Andrews' handbag? It's real leather. It's real cheap. And it even contains our hot medicine. Spicy. You've got the chair. You've got the bag. You're really busting my balls. What can I do to convince you? Let me throw in my wife. Here's the deal. It's the latest model. Not a scratch on her. Pearls like a charm. What do you say? We got a deal.
Look, I can't take your wife.
Yes, you can. I got loads of them. Come on down to Crazy Deals.
I love Crazy Neil.
We got crazy deals on meals. We got crazy deals on wheels. We got wheels on meals. Meals on wheels. We've even got endangered seals. And we got deals with endangered seals. Yeah.
Thank you, Neil. Well, it's always a dream come true to meet a hero. How about that, Megan? The man himself.
Oh my god, my face hurts from smiling. I'm gonna be so real.
Thanks, Patrick. What a colourful interview there.
I was so worried
Amazing
down here.
night.
Oh,
They certainly
achievement.
know how to make an entrance.
I was so worried when there was no option for a Neil ad.
Have unstoppable written all over it because despite Boris Hawley in Hours magazine calling it Lawrence Blunderclatch's overly long suicide note, in a review which ends with the
Oh,
words,
boy.
and he hasn't even had the decency to see it through, the film, which is free to all residents of the territories, has seen record pre-bookings and looks set to run for months.
Who's
and
this
months,
guy?
but let's go back to those lucky few seeing it tonight. Oh, I'm so jealous. Robin, you seen anything unusual there?
Thanks, Megan.
Who is this?
Will you settle for the territory's most eligible bachelor? 5 years ago, Steve Saxon was an unknown. Then a series of incredible performances in acclaimed productions from
Oh,
The
wait.
Furious rise of Algernon Ding Dong made him the most wanted
Steve.
man in drama. He's been voted
Was that
Sexiest
Maths'
Man
school?
25 for 3 successive years. Now, let's see if he'll talk to the NLN. Excuse me, Mr. Saxon. Steve, have you got a moment to spare to talk to the NNN?
Or is this a different guy?
Hi, the NNN. You know, your show gave me my first chance at an audience. The raw me, Steve 1.0.
I remember. Even then, everyone could see there was something so special about you. The whole thing is burned into my mind.
A moment is the very least I can give your amazing viewers in return.
Not that we're actually going anywhere. Where is she?
Are you going to introduce us to your date?
But of course, this
I'm
is...
Charlotte Winstanley Hamilton.
Yeah, I remember you.
You know, that scene you burned into your mind. I was in that.
No. Sorry. Don't remember at all. Are you sure you were in that?
Yes, I was.
I remember her being annoying.
Looks are really important.
Well, if you say so, Steve. So it's been a big year for you. I believe you've been tackling the Bard.
Yeah, so I've been working with an enfant terrible called Quentin Sucker Punch. We've been doing all the Shakespeares.
Crikey.
All of the
Yeah,
Shakespeares.
so we shoot one a week. I play all the parts.
All of the
And then we
parts.
shoot them naked in his steam room. The lighting
I'm
in there
obsessed
is
with
really
this.
Sorry, did you say naked?
Yeah, well, he is. I'm in a variety of hats. An old theatrical tradition.
I had a single out. It was called Look at Me.
And you did that advert, didn't you, babe?
Is that your dental floss?
And the sex tape, of course.
Steve! I'd like to talk about that. Although apparently it's available for $11.99 everywhere.
Good for her.
Ask your newsagent.
So, what is your favourite Shakespeare play then, Steve?
I will judge you.
The wordy one.
It's starting soon. I'm going to miss
The wordy one.
She'll be here.
Oh, I'm so late.
I'm gonna say that he's talking about Hamlet with words, words, words.
Of course I remember you from that legendary first appearance.
Really? Her too?
You were such a serious little thing. You had that horrible sister.
Yes, that was me. I'm the horrible sister.
Don't be so hard on yourself, babe. Looks are really important.
So, what have you been up to, Harriet?
Looks are really important to
Last year I
maths.
was overseas bringing art to the starving children from outside the territories. They may not have food, but they can still have Canada.
Good for you.
And now I'm in an experimental physical theatre piece about the existential angst of Wicca.
Amazing. So arts.
We do it above a pub on Thursdays.
Oh my
I was
goodness.
also the girl who got murdered in the bath in Night Slasher 3.
Haven't seen it.
But she was brilliant.
Thanks, Steve.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Thanks, Steve.
I think it started
Okay,
soon and
the
I really need a
ads
thing.
Oh my god, you need the loot.
are starting soon.
You missed the trailers. You were so selfish. Sorry.
Whoops, that's my bad.
Thank you so
I hit
much.
space instead of alt. There we go.
Thanks.
Now we can pause for the actual ads. Not the adverts. Which are also starting soon, technically. But oh boy. We are going to be just taking quick break for those to play. So this is a good moment if anybody needs. This is your self-care check-in. Have you taken your meds today? Have you saved your files recently? Do you need to go to the bathroom, get a snack, get something to drink? Anything like that. Anything that'll be making you good. This is a reminder of like, You know, stretching is a thing that you can do. How's your posture doing? You know, wrists are also a thing you can stretch. Your legs as well. You can stand up for a moment. When was the last time you stood up? Has it been a couple hours? You know, if you're capable of if you're, you know, if you are like physically disabled and you can't stand up, I'm not gonna. I just immediately had the idea of somebody in a wheelchair being like, maybe not this one. You get that I was maybe not for you, but you know, it's good to take care of them. Your legs. I think we can all agree on that. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Let me fix. There we go. I looked over and one of my plushies was in the wrong spot. I think yesterday my Yoda plushie fell over. I have 3 Yoda plushies to my left. Just 3 in a row. And when I picked the other one up, I didn't put him in the proper spot. They are arranged in height order because they are vastly different sizes. Let's see here, if I were to judge here, smallest Yoda, if I had to guess, I'd say 3.5 inches maybe, this small Yoda. Medium Yoda, let's see here. Maybe 6 inches tall? And then really tall Yoda, let's see here. You pick this guy up. Oh boy, this guy might be like a foot tall. Yeah, this guy is 2 medium guys, so that's about a foot tall. It doubles. I never thought of it. I never really tried measuring them. And granted, those are all estimates. But, you know, I'm trying my best. Oh boy. But yes, it was the medium one that fell. He was in the wrong position. He was facing the wrong way. They're all facing the same way, but when I put him back up, he was facing the incorrect way. And I can't believe that. Incredibly rude. On my part and on his part. Both of our parts. Together. As a team. As Advance would say. Oh boy. Oh boy. Sheesh. I truly hope this all works out alright, but I don't know. I don't know, man. That's real, ain't it? Not to talk about real life politics, did you guys... Just a quick thing, did you guys see that they had, like, made, like, a group chat? The US government made, like, a group chat to talk about war and then added a journalist into it by accident? Jesus fucking Christ. But anyway, back to the video game. Back to fictional politics, that's the wrong button. Resume, over there in the corner.
I love you guys. Stop showing off, sorry.
Oh my god, Megan, I can't believe that. Steve Saxon, Harriet Winstanley-Hamilton, and...
This guy's like, I don't care.
I'm too starstruck! If I'm honest, I think I've just come back to Megan.
Thanks, Robin. Lucky you, and enjoy the movie. The Automated opens in cinemas across the territories this weekend. What a star-studded event, eh, Stacey?
Who cares? No one goes to the cinema these days.
Of course. We'll be back
2,
after these messages.
1.
I still go to the cinema.
Get yourself a video recorder, like the one at the home.
Yeah, I've got a video recorder. It's just not the same, is it?
Yeah, right.
It's not the same, is it?
Uneven as chatting and chewing all the way through.
What about a kiss and cuddle on the back row? Doesn't that happen anymore?
In public? What's wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong with me.
Feeling better?
Oh boy.
Gotta get set up for heat rash.
Right.
And there he is. It was on his rider. Apparently it's medicinal.
Ronnie's always high. Give him orange juice.
God, she speaks.
He's a stupid cunt.
Haha.
You wish you wouldn't.
Mods, kill that man.
We seem to be a bit bunched up at 10.
Oh, don't worry. It's so cool.
It's what now? Oh, here's
God,
Megan.
there's
She's going to be interviewing you.
fucking boy band. I'm obsessed with them already.
This is Stacey.
Well, hello there, Stacey.
Ooh.
Ronnie.
Right. No, I'm sorry, but if we can't be polite, you're going to have to wait in the dressing room.
Whatever.
Do you want to go and wait in the dressing room? Hmm?
No.
No what?
No. Thank you.
Okay. And sit up straight. You're ruining my shot.
Damn.
So that's 10 seconds, everybody.
No co.
Fucking right, Noko.
What's that? What's no?
Bring in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. For our final segment tonight, Stacey and I are delighted to be joined by Heat Rash. Their new album, Girls and Why We Love Them All, comes out this weekend. So, let me see if I can get this right. It's Nolan,
I write the songs.
Ronnie.
That's what it says on my tattoo.
Oh, you've got a tattoo of your name on yourself. Okay.
In case he forgets it.
This raconteur, you must be Chinny.
So.
Why do they call you Chinny?
It's because of this ugly old thing.
I don't know what you mean.
God, you're so fucking embarrassing.
Dale. Crikey, Dale, you do not look old enough to be in a band.
I'm actually 23, the oldest one. I have a growth disorder.
Aw.
I'm so sorry, I didn't know that.
It's so cool, Preeti.
He's only messing with you.
He's actually 58.
Okay, right, I see. You're going to be a handful, aren't you, boys?
Mum.
And you must be TP. What does TP stand for?
Tiny prick.
It stands for team player.
Oh my god. His hair.
Ever since Nolan decided Terry Prodance was a shit name for a member of a boy band.
No co, Ronnie.
Yeah, no co, Ronnie.
Sorry, what does no-co mean?
It's the opposite of SoCo.
Fuck's sake. So-co.
Yeah.
So cohesive.
So cohesive.
You preties say cool.
Right, okay, thank you, Stacey.
Sorry about her.
Not your fault. She's uneven.
So, you guys met through a popular show
Uneven.
on one of our rival channels, didn't you?
Yeah, team players with a Z.
So, how did that work then?
Well, actually, Dale and I knew each other from school. We were actually classmates. And
Fuck's sake, Nolan, mate. Give someone else a chance. We all went on team players. We all auditioned.
Bruh.
The judges put us into bands. And, yeah, we went to
One
their houses
Direction.
and put us into bands.
it's an example of how we're greater than the sum of our parts when we work in harmony.
And occasionally singing it.
So every week on the show, they get these bands and they give them a song that the producer just found from under the bin somewhere.
Actually, I
perform.
write the song.
And the public would phone in and decide which song they like best.
Right, and then the losers would be eliminated. Yeah?
Mum.
What?
No co. Preeti. So no co.
The band who get the most approval get to play their song again.
Sure. So what happens to the losers then?
Mum.
What do I keep doing wrong?
We don't use the L word anymore.
Oh, you're not allowed to
Would you please
lose.
stop saying that?
There's no
That
losing.
word is a pejorative. It's a word designed to diminish. At Go-Getters, I learned very
Oh,
early
boy.
that we only win when everybody wins.
But, sorry, that's not real life, is it? That's just sports board, no?
I thought you were SoCo.
Yeah, I am so good.
Nah,
Thought
a
you were
shrinker.
so cool.
Can't be friends with shrinkers.
She doesn't know what you're talking about. She doesn't understand.
So I do understand, actually, Stacey.
What's a shrinker?
Well, a shrinker.
Do I have to censor this?
Mum.
Well, I think it means someone who's older, doesn't it?
Pre-territories.
It's someone who turned 18 before the new future. We call you preties.
Uneven.
Mimis. Nonks.
It's not her fault she's old. She can't help it.
Oh,
I'm trying to help you here.
I don't think I need your help.
Oh boy.
Total Mimi.
Is that so?
Yes, obviously.
Boy, oh boy.
You know what the real problem with you lot is? You just can't get over the fact that your beloved Disrupt are gone and you just don't fit in anymore. But the truth is, Disrupt were violent, no-co pricks being led by a fucking psycho. I'm glad they lost, and you should be too.
Listen, not everyone over 30 supported Disrupt, Stacey.
Not everyone,
Oh,
no.
boy.
But one fuck off lot of you did.
Whoop, my bad.
Soko, Stacey. Soko.
We've all learned maybe a little bit more than we expected to there. I'm genuinely delighted to have met Heat Rash. And before we end the show tonight,
We get to hear them? Fuck yes.
Yes, that's right. We're going to sing a song from Girls and Why We Love Them All called Pieces of My Heart, which is about a real relationship I had with an actual girl.
Oh, Nolan, give it a rest, mate. No one cares.
The head slap.
Right.
What's happening here?
So, Stacey, can I get your contact?
Oh, she's 15. Go on, piss off and sing your song, Terry. Christ.
Right you are.
So, here they are with their latest single, Pieces of My Heart.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
Me, no. I only listen to blip music and a bit of jizzcore. Pop music is...
Ah, yes, I know I meant to mention this earlier.
Yes, sir.
These newfangled boy bands change singer all the bloody time. Try and follow along, eh? Keep a shot of whoever is currently singing the lead vocal.
Got it.
I saw you standing by the man you sent with a brand new pair of Lakers, baby. Do you remember? You took the first of the pieces of my heart. You wandered into a bush and grabbed a vodka instead. Took our assets and our wealth and drew them out of the bag. I gave you little pieces of my heart. I didn't know.
I'm gonna just try to focus on the vocals rather than the multiplier. Never mind.
As my bride, you snatch me inside. There's no need to hide all the times that you cry. As my old man used to say, you blow me away. I just want you to stay. I don't want you to pay.
God.
You make me crazier than Neil today.
You make me crazier than you.
Girl, I was sitting beside you. We sat there shaking all the way through incisors. We held each other as things fell apart. We took a train through all the territories and we threw away the rules and wrote our personal stories.
I try.
Took a dozen pieces of my heart. I didn't know that life could ever feel like this, girl. It's like you were custom made for me by Remington's Fist. I take all of the loves that didn't last. I leave them there, the uneven past. Share the new future as my bride. Snatch me inside. There's no need to hide all the times.
I cannot understand the tempo of this one for some reason.
Blow me away. I just want you to stay. I just want you to play. You make me crazier than Neil.
You make me crazier than Neil, dude.
And now I'm your membership card. There's a picture beaming brighter than a handful of flaws. I'm trying to find the pieces of my heart and leave them in the uneven parts. Share the new future as my bride. You snatch me inside. There's no need to hide all the times that you cried. As my old man used to say, you blow me away. I just want you to stay. I just want you to play.
I cannot get the tempo of this song. I don't know why I try. Oh, they're very good singers.
Fantastic, thank you, Flash. That was actually really good. Best of luck. Thank you for coming in.
Boy, oh boy.
Time for final thoughts tonight. And I've actually asked Stacey to write a few, and they're just being programmed onto the auto cue now. Now, I have no idea what she's going to say. So, fingers on that bleep button in the broadcast room, just in case. Take it away, Stacey.
You got this, Stacey. I believe in you.
Stacey. I guess you know that by now. Don't know why I put
Whoops.
that in there. Anyway.
It's space instead of alt.
I don't watch the news. There's no need. You hear all the important stuff from your mates, so I don't know what's considered important anymore. But I'm pretty sure that it's not rehashed movies and fucking boy bands, so... Anyway. I'm going to talk about what's important to me.
Hell yeah.
When Advance were first elected 6 years ago, I was 9 and in a home. Not a family home like you call a home. This was a state children's home. It was fucking awful, actually. It was like a Charles Dickens book. The roof leaked and the walls were damp some mornings. The food was bad. Drugs and alcohol were everywhere. No one cared. You had to watch your back all the time because there weren't enough staff to manage us. And yes, as you'd imagine, there was a lot of some bad stuff went down there with some of the staff. Okay. Not all of them, but the others knew, and they didn't stop it.
Dang.
And then Advance won the election. And like a miracle, things started to change. They got better. We had nicer food. The home was not
That's
just
nice. Have you
repaired, but
considered that they
redecorated and
bombed
kitted out with
like
books and
millions of
sports
people?
stuff, musical instruments and video games.
Did you forget that?
Most of the staff were fired, and the new ones, which there were more of, spent time
That part I'm
talking
fine
and
with.
working
This
with
part is
bullies.
good.
And you know what? A second miracle. It worked. The bullying stopped. My life, got better. Because finally, there was enough money to do the good things, and Advance had the guts to do it. I joined Go-Getters, and on Liberation Night, that gave me a group of friends that I could talk with when the bombs went off and the power went out. Another miracle. I wasn't alone anymore. And that was the night I finally understood the importance of being in a team. So here's my final thought. I know the people who are doing better under the old system long to go back. You say...
But yeah, I like that part of Advance. I just don't like that they bombed a whole lot of people.
But for every one of you, there is 100 of me. And even now, after all you've had taken away, you are still doing better than I am.
What about the
Than I
people who
likely
got
ever will.
bombed?
You
Are they
still have
doing better
homes of
or
your
like
own,
what?
Families of your own who love you. And I'll never have that. So maybe you should stop looking for the worst interpretation of everything this amazing government does and realise it's not for you. It's for the millions like me. And you can cry and bleat all you want, but you're never going to get your money back because it's already been spent. On miracles.
God, interference again. Oh.
Stand by. Stand by.
Let's keep making tomorrow better.
And we're out.
Was
that alright?
The what? Shit. That's my bad. Adverts. Ones who got bombed aren't poor anymore. That's... yeah.
So I guess you're gonna be taking me back to the home now then.
I was thinking we could go out somewhere and, I don't know, have a meal, talk about our options, if that's okay.
Of course, Miss Wolf. Security will be standing by.
So they're always there then?
There was a thing a few years ago now.
Oh, with that Jeremy bloke? I heard about that, everyone did. Were you here back then? Doesn't look old enough.
Growing on me. Yeah, she does.
But I hope Jeremy's alright. Well, could have done better. Could have done a bit better. Yeah. I did bad on the commercial breaks, that is true. Game doesn't make a big deal of this, but devs have confirmed that after this broadcast, Megan adopts Stacy. Good! Technically not negative still. Oh yeah, nobody, still don't like me. Alright. Okay, let's get the, that intro bit here. Sterility.
Before tonight's edition of the NNN, there's just time for a look at what's coming up later tonight on Channel 1. At 6:30, it's local programming with What's Traipsing Through Your Territory.
Ooh.
At 7:30, it's movie time with Oh God, It's Triplets, a harrowing drama about a family cursed with financial ruin and emotional collapse after the birth of their unexpectedly large family.
The fucking
At
Novaries
9:15,
again.
it's What Music is Best? A rundown of the top-selling songs across the territories. Expect catchy tunes.
I will pause. I was wondering about that with, like, the nation being, like, mostly sterile now. I wonder, like, how much of that is because of either bombings or other shit, you know, by a big government in charge. Where it's like, you know, like, obviously now, it's been a couple of years, I mentioned, I think 6 years. It was, like, people like our children were big into Disrupt. Like, I think my son's name was Charlie. It's like, don't want kids around, and now the kids have been, went to camps and stuff, so they love the government and whatever.
Nature, not one to miss. At 10 p.m, it's time for Julia's Diary, where the ever-popular Prime Minister reads extracts from her diary.
You can read
in front
anything
of
good
all
or bad that you
Then
want.
At 10:30, it's the latest episode of our drama series, Betterment, which tells the inspirational story of Emily Dennisworth and the brave doctors and technicians struggling to help her shed her old habits and adjust to the new future. Strong language and themes of selfishness there, so not one for the kids.
Ooh.
Incisors is at 11:15.
Always
and
Incisors.
Dr. Adrian Atkinson Blimey will be looking back on Liberation Day
Oh, boy.
by talking to several eyewitnesses and asking, how did it all go so right?
Oh,
That's
boy.
followed by the Territory Weather Report,
Yeah.
Advanced Briefing, and pages from Terrytext, now featuring up to 16 simultaneous colours.
Ooh.
What a time to be alive. But
Many
first,
colours.
Time to put on your thinking glasses as we go over to Megan and the team at the NNN.
Good evening.
Okay, now we can go to rushes. I paid attention during that first bit. Pre-roll, pre-roll. I was able to pay much
This is
more
Jenny.
attention now
She's the
that,
floor
like,
manager. Hi, Stacey.
stuff's a bit easier.
That's Colin. He do you know what? Just don't talk to Colin.
Not getting involved and bring your daughter to work, eh, Colin?
Nah, we don't believe in it.
All right, come and sit next to
We?
Mum.
Believe in what?
Just days.
Atta girl.
10 seconds, everybody. For all of it.
Monday's a myth.
Monday's a myth.
Okay, we are going in 5, 4, 3.
That's so weird. Alright, team awards. I saw them in the corner like that entire time. I'm so curious to know their reactions. Saw quite a bit of what was actually happening. Oh, I see over here these are all
absolutely
separate.
love hearing
That's
the way
fun.
our neighbours and team members have been able to become better people. So do let us know your stories.
Lotta.
here.
There's like 14
You could do
possible
this
red
bit,
carpet
Daisy.
guests.
No, you're right, thanks.
Yeah, I did notice like for some of these people they're just talking like oh, you know, but I really got my start on your news.
Let us know
so
your
thanks for
stories
that.
here at the NNN.
So it's like depending on that, you know.
Happy now? Yeah, ecstatic.
I can see.
You know what? This actually used to be called the National Nightly News. Now it's just...
I had noticed that it was just NNN. I wasn't sure. It was... I guess it's a KFC situation.
Good luck. Kill me.
Oh, sorry, I forgot my murdering kit today.
Pity.
Oh, murdering kit.
No, Stacey, I just want you to try.
Coming back from the titles, quiet in the studio.
First up tonight on the NNN, it's time to celebrate this week's Team Lottery
I'm so glad
winners
we got
live
Neil.
from the Shakespeare Theatre right here in the capital.
I believe that was
We're
one of the
going to hand over
achievements. I
to
believe that's what
Julia
that achievement
Salisbury.
was.
I suppose you don't think much of her either, eh, Stacey?
She's got a lot more going for her than you wankers.
Okay. Surprising vote of approval there from Stacey. Let's go live to that right now.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this week's Team Award.
Shut up, please. Stacey, if we could just reduce the word
We've got to shut up so that Stacey can...
Including you, Mum.
Mum?
Now, following the demise of Disrupt,
I'll keep this on and then if they say anything, turn it off. But now I can look at what they're reacting to.
and I say to you, it... I am delighted to be joined here tonight by one of the oldest people in
This is
Territory 1.
just manual audio ducking.
7 years ago. Please, Christ. To Alfie Touchbadger.
He's fucking old.
So, Alfie, you must have seen so much in your lifetime.
God,
What
they're
have been some of the
so-
highlights? Alfie? Is he alright?
Aw, she smiled at that.
His hearing aid isn't turned on.
Always with the makeup people. They go through so many of them and they're always so mean.
Drains the battery.
Well, will you tell him that we'll buy him a brand new battery after the presentation?
I adjusted my shirt in real life at the same time that Stacy did and I felt weird.
And I will help him with that, yeah.
If you would. Sorry, can't get the staff.
Okay, I'm gonna go like a little ×2. I'm gonna pay attention to whether they're talking or not here. Go a bit faster here. So I feel like they're just judging this poor man.
There was no.
Don't drink that. It's like, eh.
We made our own.
He's talking about his beautiful dog, his amazing amount of divorces.
Up tonight is a
Okay, here we go. So there we are.
Just,
No, no makeup. Makeup is banned. They're so mean to the makeup people.
Yes, thank
Oh, they're just like, oh god, this poor guy. The soft applause. The observation. I feel like... Yeah, okay, this should be good. Same reaction. I I'm so curious as to what they're gonna think about this. Yes, they open a petting zoo. She's gonna be very normal.
I used to collect shirts.
You might as well have the rest of it too.
Oh, security!
Cool.
We
It's fucking disgusting. I hope she gets sent to Betterment.
Well, people don't have a right to protest.
I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Well, try me. Yeah, maybe I'm not such an old fuddy-duddy like you think I am.
Fuddy-duddy.
Duddy.
What would you call me then? Oh, actually, don't answer that. Let's just see how this plays out.
It's like... Believe me, they're both bad. It's either you side with the government or side with rich people. It's like normally those two are working in tandem. So it sucks. You know? They're very quiet. Like, yeah, they're not muted. Truly just beating the shit out of her. Like, even if she sucks, it's still... Jesus fucking Christ, they go ham. Circus. But they're stupid stools. Okay, moving on, moving on. Readjusting my headphones, I might have looked weird while doing that.
Fucking now. Your type. Don't even. Or you can drop me back to the home right fucking now.
Don't worry, I'll have the car running by the end of the show.
Damn.
Doesn't surprise me. It's not my first rodeo. You lot never stick around long. I wonder why.
You lot. Sheesh. Live reaction. This will have some like little squeaky noise.
Prime Minister Salisbury there at a highly eventful team
I
awards
understand you,
ceremony. Any thoughts
Prime
on
Minister. We're very alike.
Is he flirting?
If only Peter Clement had some more of my qualities and less of his own, eh?
Or is he just trying to get...
Nothing like you, Edwin. You clearly haven't understood a thing.
Prime Minister?
You shouldn't be interning at Betterment. You should be being enrolled.
Woo!
Peter Clement was my best friend, and I wouldn't have changed one thing about him. Now piss off to your mother.
Mother?
Mother! I do love that... Julia seems to be more chill than her, workers. It's like, okay, get a grip on it.
We'll be back after this.
But also, you did bomb
And we're out!
a whole lot of people.
In this building, in a tiny room, all by themselves, is a person called Alex Winston.
It's me!
I appreciate it if you could get through one sentence tonight without making them reach for the bleep button every time you do. Do you think we could try that?
Alex and Winston can go.
Alex and Winston.
Is it just me, or did that segment remind you of the good old days?
What, like everything's spiraling out of control into some kind of tragic comic disaster?
Yeah, that. It's just like having him back in the chair.
He's watching us somewhere, laughing. I don't think he is.
Jeremy, are you watching us?
Are you receiving us?
Are you fucking with us?
Oh, right. So she can swear.
It's like, that could be Jeremy's dad. That could also be, you know, Jeremy is a viewer, you know? Like, are you watching us means something different when you're on film.
Now, do not get up from this seat again until the adverts. I'll send someone to find your temporarily adopted monster spawn. You do your job.
Boy, oh boy.
Somewhere.
Temporarily
You just
adopted.
use their parents as punching bags, didn't you?
I don't know. My parents were always at work. I definitely punched David a few times, though.
You're doing better than me.
Brother.
She literally hasn't said a full word to me since she arrived. 10 seconds, everybody. I bet you're an annoyingly perfect teenager.
Yeah, I think maybe I was.
Going in 5,
Sheesh.
4,
Wait, who's
3.
Patrick been talking to? Thanks, Patrick. What a colourful interview there on what looks like an amazing night. They certainly know how to make an entrance, I hope. And the automated
I did these in
really
the
does
wrong
seem
order
to
by
have
accident, but it's fine.
Unstoppable written all over it, because despite Boris Horty in Hours magazine calling it Lawrence Blunderclatch's overly long suicide note, in a review which ends with the words, "and he hasn't even had the decency to see it through," the film, which is free to all residents of the territories, has seen record pre-bookings and looks set to run for months and months. But let's go back to those lucky few seeing it tonight. Oh, I'm so jealous. Robin, you seen anything unusual there? Jenny?
Jenny!
Jenny.
Dressing room.
Dressing rooms. Right.
Right. There she go. Alright, Studio Link 1, which I probably should have done first, but I got distracted. Honestly, this I probably should have done first. It doesn't matter. As long as I remember which ones I've done and which ones I haven't.
It's just fucking stupid. How am I supposed to talk about something I haven't even seen?
Oh, come on, you know what they'll say. It's just the usual shit, isn't it? Amazing night, groundbreaking film, wonderful to be here. Oh, you like my outfit? Oh, thank you so much. It was designed by Free Free Pumpkin Nuts from Territory 2. Sorry,
Twice?
Pumpkin Nuts is not a swear word, thank you.
I want a pair of heels by Frou Frou Pumpkin Nuts.
Oh no, so you think you
Aw,
do?
they're getting
Actually, it's
along.
his cousin that designs shoes better.
And what's his name? Eli Watercup.
No, her name is Phoebe Randy.
Coming back now, quiet in the studio.
Aww.
Thanks, Robin. But
I love them
Stacey
getting
and I are
along.
probably in quite enough trouble where we are. So, 3 big names there, Stacey.
Yeah, big names.
Any thoughts about them? Maybe from your generation's perspective?
You won't like my opinions.
Oh, go on, try me.
Well, Bumbanonk is so old he's like
Bumbanonk.
1 week away.
Yeah, I do remember hearing this.
It's not appropriate, and you know it. What does it feel like there? That really was not appropriate, and you know it. We could get sued for libel. You could get sued for libel.
Yeah, it was funny.
It was
though.
not funny. It was crass and it was cruel, and it makes
like-
you look just so.
Oh, don't be a bloody hypocrite.
Yeah.
Randy cunt.
That is when the cameras are not rolling. There is a difference between who we are, this side of the camera, and then who we show the rest of the world.
So you're fake? That's what you're saying?
Everybody's a little bit fake,
I'm
Stacey.
fucking not.
Stacey.
Oh boy.
Stacey, come. Fuck's sake, come back here.
Oh boy. Red carpet. These got some complicated relationships occurring, but it's all pretty good.
Robin are just going to grab who they can, and then you've got these generic links on the autocue to glue it all together.
They do know I have a Queen's View degree in journalism.
Bet you wish you'd studied something useful now, eh?
All this bring your daughter to work day. What a joke.
Where is our honoured guest?
I don't know, she's probably sniffing around that boy band hot spot.
Heat rash.
Heat
What's the one
rash?
last year?
Heat rash. Oh God, they're running out of names, aren't they?
Peter comes up with them, the songs too. Ah, there she is, and just in time too. That's 10 seconds, everybody.
What have you been up to?
What's it to you?
And we are going in
Boy, oh
5.
boy. Okay, we'll do a bit of a skip to... How do they feel about this? God, been in production for so long.
I saw the first version of this on Pirate. We had it back at the home. It was way better. They fucking ruined it.
Okay. No, try and find something nice to say about this one.
So you want me to lie?
No, I just want you to find a palatable truth.
A palatable truth. That's so real. Whoop. Here we go. What do they have to say?
Coming back now. Throwing to Robin first on OB with Wonder Cunt. Stand by, everybody.
Yeah, I guess Wonderclatch is probably going to be like guaranteed no matter what, because it is his movie.
The robots were alright.
She found a palatable truth.
They certainly were. Let's go over to
I'm
Robin
so
Short now
proud.
in Western Square, who I believe has got the star of the show, Robin.
And we're out until after Patrick.
Better?
Marginally, but yes.
Where's the toilet? I think I need to puke.
Come on, I'll show you. This way.
Alright, I need to see the before and after bits here. I fucking love seeing these little behind the scenes, several scenes with him, depending on your previous choices during the game. Yeah.
Oh, great, man! Make it happen, you know, not bloody celiac. Come on. Right, you, shall we?
Yes, we are live from Western Square with a man who needs no introduction, Florence Blunderclatch. How has your evening been so far?
Magical.
Okay. Yes, it's been magical. It's like, oh, it's beautiful, I'm doing good work. Doing good work.
Cannon should be with Lil C for a conversation that doesn't involve vomit. Patrick! Aaron, what's the etiquette on going commando at a premiere?
Poor thing. Poor thing.
Lil C! Hi, oh, over here.
I like that they're still Patrick,
Wow, that's
you know?
quite the statement piece.
They haven't been allowed to change their name.
Lil C? Sorry, is she...
She's fine.
Oh, okay. Right. Thank you, Robin. Fingers crossed. I'm just...
There we go. Let's get past all of this interview here with this...
Bar mitzvahs.
Well,
Yep.
thank you, Lil C. That's Lil C there. Oh. Oh, and it looks like Robin has got hold of Jesus. It's obvious I'm sweating, Robin. Oh. You know, I actually invented that look.
Oh, did you
I
now?
made my ex-boyfriend wear it in the police lineup. He got off. Reggie the green grocer doesn't get parole for another 6 years.
Wow. Good for them. Alright, we got Jay Sus.
Zizi, good to see you.
Zizi!
Oh, Lil Gigi?
Gigi!
Oh, sorry. Back to Jesus. Sorry, good to see you.
He actually changed his name to those. Yeah.
It absolutely
Yeah.
is, Patrick. Jesus!
Okay, yes, being normal, being normal. An incredibly normal guy. King of the moon. King of the fucking moon.
Well, Megan, that's what success looks like. I'm gonna see if we can grab someone else to have a chat. Back to you.
Boy, oh boy.
That's my holiday to the moon down the toilet.
Imagine if she were not being sarcastic there and that's the only time we heard about that. Oh my god, please. Oh my god, please.
Come on, it'll be fun. I've got a spare ticket. Why not?
Yeah, you know, if I can marry you all, you know I'd try. Hey!
Oh, I love
Finally
him.
meet you, Mr. Neil.
Hey,
Mr. Neil was my father, and I sold him for a handful of peanuts and a second-hand toaster.
Sorry, okay. All right, here we go. It's absolutely electric, Megan. I can't quite believe it
God,
either, but
Neil.
she's here. It's Crazy Neil.
Hey, hi, ho, how you doing?
Neil,
Aw,
our audience
Neil.
just love you. They've really connected with your ads.
I'm
over
so
the years.
glad we got
What's
Neil.
it like suddenly being so popular?
Okay. There's no Neil appeal, unfortunately, but moving on to the end bit here.
Lucky. Back to you.
I guess you have all that now.
Do you want to go to the sports board tonight?
Guess that was the ticket that they were talking about. Genuinely meds in there. He's just going for him. Just going for him. Just going for loose meds. And boy oh boy.
Is it him?
No, I can't see. Take a peek.
Okay, she's genuinely a fan. I wasn't sure if she was putting on a...
Peter Jensen. Peter Jensen, writer-director?
No, forget about that. This is much better. We'll do a fake one with Jensen later, you won't even know. 5 seconds, we'll ambush him.
I'm glad that she's like genuinely a fan of this
Thanks,
guy.
Megan. Well, will you settle for the territory's most eligible bachelor? 5 years ago, Steve Saxon was an unknown. Then a series of incredible...
Maths is very important. Oh boy. We get past this beautiful interview.
Drac, if I'm honest, I think I've just come.
Good for
Back to
her.
you, Megan. Steve Saxon, Aaron? Steve Bloomin' Bloody Saxon? I'll need a copy of that interview for my showreel. And after the movie, remind me that I need to buy some dental floss.
Alright, and then... Boy oh boy. When are they showing up? There they are.
Thank you.
No Mayor of Bumley interview.
Going to be
Aw.
okay?
Damn.
I don't know. Are you?
10 seconds.
I'm sorry for how...
Fuck off, are you?
Going in 5,
Sheesh.
4, 3.
Get past this bit.
Kiss and cuddle on the back row.
We're talking about Russ. I remember talking about the cinema.
We'll be back after
I remember hearing a little bit of this conversation.
I still go to the cinema.
You should get yourself a video recorder, like the one at the home.
Yeah, I've got a video recorder. It's just not the same, is it?
You're right, it's better. No unevens chatting and chewing all the way.
Unevens.
What about kiss and cuddle on the back row? Doesn't that happen anymore?
In public? What's wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong with me. Feeling better?
Alright, you are. We've got to get set up for heat rash.
Fucking heat rash.
I know he is. It was on his rider.
That bit I
It's
remember.
medicinal.
Ronnie's always high. Give him orange juice.
My God, she speaks.
He's a stupid cunt.
And just like that, you wish she wouldn't.
She's based. A bit. You know? The parts of Advance that she likes are the same parts of Advance that I like. It's almost like there's no 100% good government. It's almost like in order to be in a position of power, you have to make bad choices in order to appeal to some things, and you can't do 100% good things all the time. That's crazy. Big if true.
We seem to be a bit
And
bunched
as we
up
all
at
know,
this
the
end.
government is always great. Is always great. 100% of the time, it has never made a mistake.
Oh, here's Megan. She's going to be interviewing you.
Hello, hi.
And this is her... this is Stacey.
Well, hello there, Stacey.
Fuck off, Ronnie. Right. No, I'm sorry, but if we can't be polite, you're going to have to wait in the dressing room.
Ooh.
Whatever. Do you want to go and wait in the dressing room?
The fucking boy band is just like, oh shit, dude.
No. No what? No. Thank you. Okay. And sit up straight. You're ruining my shot.
That's 10
So
seconds, everybody.
fucking.
Noko.
Fucking right, Noko.
What's that? What's no?
Bring in 5.
Okay, we get past all this shit. Another good song. Still not as absolutely much of a banger as but We're Having a Baby, I would assume it's called. But boy oh boy. Very good still. Got me crazier than Neil, dude. Yeah. She's doing her thing. We can see this reaction here. I got to pay attention to that.
Wolf. Let's keep making tomorrow better.
And we're out.
Is that alright?
Yes. Yes, that was more than all right.
Nicely done. I think you might have actually given them something to think about.
Yeah, you did good, Cece. I really like her hair clips. I don't think I mentioned that, and I've been thinking that this whole
I was
time.
thinking we could go out somewhere and, I don't know, have a meal, talk about our options, if that's okay.
Of course, Miss Wolf. Security will be standing by.
Thank you.
So they're always there then?
There was a thing a few years ago now.
Oh, with that Jeremy bloke? I heard about that, everyone did. Were you here back then? Doesn't look old enough.
She's growing on me.
Yeah, she does that.
Aww. Aww. Okay. We didn't see the adverts this time, but I do know they were all advance. It's fucking NNN shit.
The dreary days are over. The uneven past is far behind us. The territories are expanding, with countries queuing to add their voices to the warm symphony of the new future. It's an exciting time, but there's one thing missing, and that's where you come in. Advance are calling on talented, creative people from across the territories to submit their most stirring creations as entries in the United Territories Anthem Slam.
Okay, that's
We're
fine.
looking for a new song for the new future. Something that speaks from and to your
Santa!
heart. An original composition of cooperation and cohesiveness. A song of solidarity for a
What if it was
society.
Lil C's
No
song?
previous songwriting experience is required. All you need to do is record or notate your anthem and, if possible, arrange it for a modern 39-piece chamber orchestra or 44-voice choir.
Wow.
The entries will be judged by acclaimed composer Jonathan Williamson, responsible for the soundtracks to Bullet Man, The Automated,
I was hoping it would just be Bullet Man.
of course, Space Opera,
Yeah.
Parts 1, 2, and 5.
Ooh, those are the best
Put on your
ones.
Imposing trousers, sharpen your music stick.
I know who you are parodying by the name alone. You didn't need to bring in
Friendly
space opera,
31
but it
page
is
entry form
appreciated.
At your nearest team offices. Advance, because a mighty movement requires a mighty melody.
That's fine. That's morally neutral. Well, let's check out this, because I did see the album cover.
Songs of the new
This?
future.
Oh my god, I recognize that background music.
Stefano Arrivederci.
Puppy! guy. Is this a different person or the same one as the...
What are the secrets of your recent past? How well do you know your neighbors?
Oh no.
How well do you know the people down the
Hippity
Oh no.
So much better. So much better. You gotta go to better meds. So much better.
The fucking weird prison shit that my son died at?
Gloria Warbletongue.
Oh my fucking god. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Songs of the new future. In record shops across the
Okay, so Lil C is still Lil C. So Lil D is not a rebrand. Boy oh boy. Boy oh boy. I'm not recovered from the unburdened one, but we can move on to this. That's...
Although the fighting has long passed,
Oh
the
boy.
dark clouds of war still loom over our united lands. And we all know who forced our hand. The tyrants of the world would spread their oppression to our team. Their war has denied us the right to our children, even as they still refuse to feed their own. But they have underestimated
Do they refuse to feed their own, or do they not have the food to feed them?
They will never damage our will or break our mutual bonds. Birth rates may be challenging, but happiness is everywhere. Satisfaction radiates from every metric. We are producing more and faster than ever before.
Oh boy.
We have more time to focus on our inner lives, for leisure, for art. We have less stress, and we are healthier than ever.
This is why there were things like, oh no, we don't want to have kids, is because
We are strong together. As
it's
a
like,
community,
that's...
a team.
If you can't have
Safe
them,
from
it's
the
like, well,
divisive despots
they should
beyond
build
our
a
borders for whom cohesiveness is an alien
a
concept.
society that doesn't want
Every
them.
day, across these territories, neighbors support neighbors, and friends reach out to friends.
Handmaid's Tale
strengthening
flashbacks.
and protecting each other
Ooh.
through cooperation, through unity, as one. Advance, always together.
Well, boy oh boy. Well, they haven't done anything bad as the bombings in a bit. Still bad that they did that. You know? Still bad that they did that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Day 19, 2000. Day 2079. In uppance come? Oh, come uppance, but an uppance come. Well, we'll find out what that means after the ads, I suppose, because I do see that these are going to happen. You missed 2077. Damn. Damn. Now granted, they did just breeze by a whole lot of days there. But oh boy, the ads are going to happen. So this is your mandatory self-care check-in. Have you saved your files recently? Have you taken your meds today? Do you need to go to the bathroom? Do you need to get a drink? Do you need to grab a snack? Hello, Haldo. Rolled a nat 1 for happiness score in D&D. Oh no. No. Here, wait. Where's the nearest D20 I have? It's gonna make my model look weird, but it's a few feet away. I can grab that. 1 second. Which dice, chat? I grabbed 2 things of dice. Now I just look sad, we're good. I have 2 sets of dice There were more over there, but they were the closest. And I was gonna ask which ones I should roll, but they're both non-binary pride flag colors. They just are. One of them's like a sort of like a marble effect, and one of them just has the flag like embedded within it. So those ones are probably like more might be weighted to some degree. So I guess we'll go with the other one. Gotta. Let's see here. Oh my god. Maybe I just can't open this one. Or am I opening it wrong? Wait. How do I open this? These aren't the ones that I tend to use. Oh, okay. Okay, it's opened. Alright, where's the d20? There it is. Let's roll for happiness, I suppose. I don't know if I have a modifier for this or not, so we'll just go with flat. That is that a 6 or a 9? That is a 9. That could be worse. That's pretty neutral. That's slightly below neutral. That's a little eh. Now, okay, if I use the other set of dice, what would I get? If I use the other non-binary dice. Getting some good dice audio here. That time I got a 6. So we're either getting 6s or 9s is what we're getting here. And combined, chat, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. 96. 96 is when you don't like each other. In game or in real life. Boy oh boy. What's another thing I could roll for here? I already put one of the sets back away. Let's see here. We'll roll to see if we're gonna have a good time in this conversation. This is our prediction, chat, and we're gonna have a good conversation with Bozeman here. That's a 5. Okay. Now I'm just curious, can this roll above a 9? That's another 5. We got an 11 there. 18! Okay, we're doing better. We're doing better. 14. Okay, we're getting all across. That's a 4. 18 again. How does this one do? That's another 4. An 11. And another 5. Okay. 18 again. Okay. Well, that was like the one that I said probably isn't weighted. We got a lot of 4s and 18s and such. Let me try the other one now. I already put it away. I have to get it back out again. This is the one that rolled the 6 before. That's a 12. 13. 19. 4. 17. I thought that was another 4. And a 15. That one got all around it. Not rolled above a 10 on your happiness rolls yet? Dang. Alright, I've got to put these dice back in their little tube. I don't know why I called it a tube. It's like a rectangular prism, aka a box. What am I fucking talking about? Oh boy. But alright, the ad should be over. Let's get back into gaming. Ba-ba-ba. You once again find yourself sitting in Bozeman's office. Everything is pristine and orderly, just how the fastidious man likes it. Though it's rare for him to be late. The door opens behind you, just as you start to imagine reasons why. Winston, you're already here. Good. Well, I'll keep this brief. We both know your dedication to this role is somewhat lacking. You've been here almost 6 years, and in that time, he checks some notes on his desk. This doesn't seem like a great start. You have a problem following simple and clear instructions. A prime example of this is when you played that disrupt propaganda tape a few years back. We're still feeling the consequences of that day. He frowns and shakes his head. Well, you knew that one would probably keep coming back to bite you. Your involvement, whether or not it could be proved, in the disruptment attack has not been overlooked. That night cost Channel 1 significantly. Financially and to our reputation. You better believe if I had a shred of evidence, well, we'd certainly not be talking now. You gulp. Look, Winston, I'm going to be blunt. I don't like you. If I had my way, you'd have been out the door long ago. But now we're under public ownership, it's much harder to get rid of you without an official grievance, and so far you've managed to skate just under the line. But I want you to know I'm watching for you to slip up. Now get back to work. Well, at least you know how he really feels. Day 2303. A foregone conclusion. It's late. It's been snowing all day, and unlike everybody else, you stayed inside as much as possible, keeping warm. Normally you'd enjoy the snow, but today it's been nothing more than an irritant. Still, tomorrow you've got the day off and might actually be able to enjoy it. Sam always gets excited when they see the snow. When they were younger, they'd always wrap the kids up and take them out to play in it. Been a while since that happened, though. Something about the dark nights always makes you feel melancholy at this time of year. The sound of keys scratching on the front doors distract you. That'll be Sam. After a couple minutes of hearing their frustrated attempts to unlock the door, you go and open for them. Fuck's sake, thank you. Bloody door's broken. They're swaying on their feet, and you can smell the alcohol on their breath. Sam, please tell me you didn't drive home. You can't tell me what to do. I'm an adult and I make my own decisions, Alex. The belligerence of their tone is somewhat undermined as they have to hold onto the doorframe to keep from falling over. Good night, Haldo. Come inside. We'll get you sobered up. No. I don't want to think about it anymore. Tears start falling down their cheeks. He'd have been 21 today, Alex. Our little boy. But he's gone. And Susie, and Chris, and all of them. And you don't even care. That's not fair, Sam. We all grieve differently. Really. That's funny. You're still going into work. You're living your life. You're acting like nothing has happened. But they're dead. They're all... Because I have to, Sam. We have to keep going even though it's hard. You don't get to make any decisions for me, Alex. And to your surprise, Sam takes a swing at you. You're clearly drunk beyond thought. But it catches you off guard and you stagger backwards as their clumsy fist connects with your cheek. You're more shocked than hurt. Sam, you can't keep lashing out. Come inside, please. Fine. Sorry, Alex. I just miss them all. I miss them all so much. Sam collapses into your waiting arms and you carefully carry them to bed. They'll feel better in the morning. Day 2340. A time for reflection. It's been over 13 years since your dad died. You visited his grave a few times since then. Normally during times of stress, when you're trying to figure something out, or when you just want some peace and quiet. Today's no different. You feel Sam's hands on your shoulder, giving you a reassuring squeeze. You're grateful they're still here with you. Just having them by your side always seems to make things easier. The caw of a raven catches your attention as it flies away. A parent should never have to bury their child. Particularly Charlie, who never had a chance to grow up. He had so much potential. So many dreams. So much he wanted to do. It's not fair. Only you could change it. Susie. Where's Susie? What you wouldn't give to have her back, even just to argue with you. She wanted to explore the world. So curious, so full of life. Until Liberation Night. Everything changed then. So many lives destroyed. You always had your ups and downs with Chris. But that doesn't mean that they deserved... If you hadn't given them your passport, they'd be safe. And Sam was so happy about it at the time. Choices we make, the best laid plans. Taking your mother to the transition center was a difficult decision. Maybe the hardest of your life. You're still not sure if it was the right one. But she's definitely not suffering any longer. And at least she and your dad are together now, whatever happens next. It'd be nice to have her here with you, though. You tune her away and wander in the direction of the car. You can't control life, what happens, who lives and who dies. All you can do is keep going, and see what gets thrown at you next. What is life, if not a series of little decisions that define us? And we'll never know which ones could take us one way, and which would bring us here. Day 2602. Ooh! Woohoo! Here we go! Do 7 years since the election. Oh boy, I assume we're still NNN.
Back here again, it would seem.
Hi, Bozeman.
I'd tell you what's coming up later, but we both know you wouldn't bloody listen, so I shan't waste my breath. But you should know, we're still having a few problems with your machinery.
Yes, yes.
Screens flickering on and off, sparks and the like. I'm sure you'll manage without issue. Oh, and don't forget, you've got free reign of the SFX buttons now. Perhaps you should try not to undermine the talent, though, eh? Cheers!
Yeah, shut the fuck. Oh boy. Boy, oh. Fucking boy.
No, come on,
Patrick?
It's not even a cake.
I'm sorry, no.
Okay.
I'm glad that there's still Patrick.
How old are you then, Cole?
Okay, here we go. Big smiles.
I've actually gained a year. I celebrated 44 last year.
I love Colin.
44. I'm going in 5, 4.
Oh boy. That's a new one.
Good evening and welcome.
Spice it up with some audience responses, Alex.
I'm Megan, and I'm joined, as always, by the inimitable Robin and Patrick. How are we?
Well, we have got so much going on.
Okay, so these happen like immediately now.
Megan, on the excitement scale.
Yeah, exactly. We have got so much SoCo stuff coming up.
We sure do. We have celebrity chef Jordan Rankley who will be cooking.
Oh shit, I forgot that was negative.
Winners of our big competition, Visions of the Future.
And we'll be joined by a very special guest for a game of Wheel of Truth. And I'll even be showing you how to make your own Leaders' Day gifts. We've got all of that and so much more tonight on The Nightly Show.
With SFX, less is more, Alex.
Shit.
And poets. We are all these types.
He's alive?
We will look for the truth, and unlike this channel, we will show it to you. You will hear some frightening things about this government. They are chilling, and they are true. We have the evidence. Understand this. There is something wrong with the food.
Did I call it? We are on 2, right?
Some applause on the way into the next section.
Paces by Chef Jordan Rankley. But first, we know you love them, so Robin's going to give us an update on our lovely Nightly Show pets in Pet Corner.
Splendid, that's the ticket.
Yep.
Well, Megan, first up we have our hamster, Lord Cheeks. Now, he's a squat winter grey with the scientific name Adipem stultus, and he lives here with us in this cage. Hamsters love hoarding, and they actually have special pouches in their cheeks.
Where is the hamster? I don't see him in there.
He loves carrots, apples,
I love this.
and chewing tobacco. Now, hamsters are nocturnal, so we'll
It's
do our best
beautiful.
to wake him up. But let's just see if we can.
Is he not in there?
Well, the door has been left open.
Well, at least I wasn't missing him.
As though Lord Chinks has actually gone for a little wander. But I'm sure he will be around here somewhere. In the meantime, let's say hello to our tortoise. Now, after last
Tortoise?
he is now, of course, called Slow Barbara. And don't panic, even though it is December, Babs here doesn't actually hibernate. Let's say hello.
Hi.
Oh, she's sleeping. Oh, Babs. Oh. Those are our nightly show pets, Megan, both alive and well. Back to you.
Yep.
Are you taking the piss now?
We'll check in on them.
What do you fucking want from me, bitch?
Same time tomorrow. Now then, I hope you're hungry, because if not, you're about to be. Patrick Bannon is with Chef Jordan Rankley, and they're going to be showing us how to knock up a delicious apple pie. It's time to go into the kitchen. That's right, and I'm joined here by Chef Jordan Rankley. Welcome to the Nightly Show kitchen. How does it compare to the kitchens you're used to?
I love the colours. It's vibrant. It's fresh. It's fun about all the arseholes. Yes?
Sorry?
What?
So, you own 6 restaurants, you've been awarded 9 Ballon Massifs across your career, and you've worked alongside the best chefs in the world. Tonight you've got me. Are you worried?
Am I fucking worried? Are you worried? Are you fucking worried?
Yes. So, what are
Boy,
we
oh
making
boy,
today?
I have to focus now.
So, we've got a family over for Leaders' Day. They're hungry. We're going to make them a delicious apple pie.
Ooh, lovely.
It's got sweetness, it's got the acidity of the fruit, and then you get the richness of that pastry. Incredible.
Wow, okay, so where do we start?
So we're going to start by making our filling. So we've got about 1 kilogram of fresh cooking apples here.
Yeah.
Fucking beautiful. And we're going to slice these up perfectly. And then straight into the pan.
Your new show, Demon Kitchen Heart Eater, starts on Friday here on Channel 1, so tell us about that.
So, teams of young chefs come into my kitchen, and one by one I destroy them emotionally. And if there's time, I teach them some basic life skills. Fuck me, Patrick. What are you doing?
What?
Shit. Is that how you cut? Fuck, you'll lose a fucking finger.
Shit.
Right, so once we've done that, we set these aside whilst we make the pastry. Yeah.
Yep. Bowl. Yeah? Okay. Sugar. Butter. We mix that together, and then a whole egg. What are you doing, you fucking donkey? Are your brains the size of that fucking egg?
Oh, no, chef.
No. Shit. Right. Mix that with a wooden spoon and work in that flour, okay? Work that into a nice ball of dough, just like that.
So, what does the notoriously fierce Jordan Rankley do to online?
Shit, you bears.
Yeah.
What's that? What is that?
It's a bit lumpy.
Lumpy? It could fucking pass for a sack of spuds. Touch that. Touch it. Yeah? Pathetic. That goes into chill. Now, we're mixing our filling.
Okay.
Apples, sugar, cinnamon.
So,
Focusing, but I am hearing what they're saying.
5 territories. Which is your favourite?
Are you mixing that or fucking it?
What?
Are you going to light a candle? Take it out to dinner? Fucking mix it for fuck's sake. Right, now we're rolling out 2/3 of our pastry. Bit of flour into the dish.
And the filling goes next, right?
Absolutely right. Oh, lovely. Then we're taking the remaining pastry, rolling that into a round.
Okay, doing that.
On the top. Beautiful.
Lovely. Okay.
Right. Brush a bit of water around the rim. Beautiful. Now press gently all the way around. And we're cutting 5 slashes very carefully for the steam.
There we go, we did it.
With a beaten egg.
Lovely. Okay. Ta-da! What do you think?
Oh my god. You, come here, you. That's a disgrace. I'd rather jam my eyeballs up my fucking arse. Look at that. I'd rather use my tongue to tie my shoes after a fucking shit-kicking contest. Do you understand?
Then it goes in the oven for 45 minutes.
Oh, put your fucking head in the oven while you're at it. Useless. You! Come here, you! You're the worst fucking thing to happen to food since cyanide. Do you know that? I tell you what. Fuck off! Get the fuck out of here! Fuck off!
Yes, okay, well, while I do that, let's go now to Megan and Robin, who will be announcing the winners of our competition. Visions of the Future.
I think you might be using those sound effects a little too much there.
Yes, sir.
Wow,
Noted.
that looks delicious. If you want to follow along at home, then make sure you write in with us.
Oh, sorry.
Addressed envelope, and we'll send you the fact sheet. So, Robin, look at all these amazing entries to the Vision of the Future competition.
Yes, we challenged you to show us your predictions of the future, and we were just inundated with entries, weren't we, Megan?
Okay.
From wacky inventions to global problem solving, they are all amazing, and we had the best time looking through each one.
It was so tough narrowing it all down, so we have some amazing runners-up. In third place, drum roll please, we have Hamish, who's 3, from Lunwelly. He calls this still life and the future of God, and it really blew us away. Just look at the line work here, and I can really feel every passionate stroke of the brush.
Yeah.
If you look here, you'll see a beautifully rendered, what I thought at first was a smiley face, or perhaps a cat. But I think if you really look, you'll see it's actually a representation of the utility of death through the eyes of the living.
Indeed. He's also chosen to just leave a lot of it blank, which I think is really interesting. If you know Hamish and his work, of course, he loves focusing on the negative space rather than the image itself.
Stunning, absolutely stunning, and such talent from one so young, Megan. But next up, we have our second place entry. So in second, drum roll please, we have Keith, 41 from Dungleys. Yeah,
wow.
We are sort of aiming this towards our younger viewers, but still, he has sent in his idea of the future, which he's calling Ravaged Earth.
Indeed.
Wow.
He says in his really rather detailed notes, deprived of basic resources, society will resort to a brutal system of weekly battles to the death, where only the victor may breed. He also says at the bottom here, either that or about the same, but maybe a bit worse.
I really love his attention to detail.
Yeah, it's really good art.
Gladiatorial arena, and then what I can only assume is Keith himself pulling off this chap's head and shouting, "Come back to me, Linda!" Oh, Keith, maybe if you spent more time outdoors and less competition, you might not have left.
Special one there. And finally, of course, it's time to reveal our winner. All our runners-up will receive a day out at an inflatable Happy Land on an industrial estate just off the A40. Sorry about that, Keith. But our lucky winner will win the chance to spend the day at the Department of Change to see how our teammates are actually making the new future a reality.
Ooh.
And the winner is, drum roll please. It's... Oh, happy with that.
Planning. I didn't like him much. I thought his Man of the People act was just that, an act. But in the 6 years since he's been gone, I've started to wonder if he was the only thing keeping the brakes on the team.
I've been wondering that myself.
Julia Salisbury realizes that when she reflects on his passing. Or worse, that she knew all along. Because then, of course, it's not reflection.
Just getting involved in the party, aren't they? This one seems to have gone a bit haywire. And what I can only assume is an ominous sign of things to come. Lovely, Lola.
Well, if our winners have inspired you to make some artwork of your own, do keep sending them in, and yours could be displayed in our gallery here.
Well done again to everyone who took part. We're going to take a break now, but when we come back, we'll be playing the Wheel of Truth and making some lovely homemade gifts. Don't go away. We'll be back after this.
I don't know what you did, but it's definitely made things worse down there, Winston. Probably going to be even more difficult.
Oh boy.
What's the point? You
Oh boy. Okay. Well, I'm focusing hard.
I usually walk. My flat's not far from here.
I'm on the bus. Not tonight. I'll get cars arranged for you both. Find me when you're done and I'll take you out through the loading bay.
Oh boy.
Infiltrators, that they can drive apart our bonds of family, friendship, and community.
I'm glad to know that Alan James is alive. Even if he is a bit of a dick, but you know. But you know. Oh my god, an E? Is that because Disrupt? And I guess I did go a bit overboard on the sound effects. I didn't know how much he wanted. You know?
They put themselves before the team.
That guy's smoking a cigarette.
Disrupt world. They would decide what women do with their bodies.
They would decide what kinds of relationships are natural.
Personal gain.
And they would eradicate betterment in exchange for a noose.
They're just lying about so much, huh?
It's playing havoc with the sound.
It's bad out there. We're being stretched again.
I have to use a high-pass filter.
It's a revolution, Colin.
Well, can you ask them to keep it down a bit?
Where's Glyn? Can we get him out here? I'm not sure about this grandma one.
Oh, he's writing with our other guests at the moment.
I just wouldn't say grandma. Grandmother? Yes. Grandmother's arsehole.
Okay, everyone, if I could have your attention, please. Sarah just needs a word.
Apparently there's been some sort of disturbance near the studio. Now I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, but I wanted to let you know that
Intriguing.
I've asked for extra security, and they're already on their way.
There's security.
Positions and pose. Okay, this time you've said it. Laughing, and we're going in 5, 4, 3.
What camera are we on?
Don't forget the SFX buttons.
The nightly show. I'm sorry, we were just saying we can't wait to taste Patrick's pie.
Oh, I don't know. I think I could wait.
Well, here it is, fresh out the oven.
Ah.
Well, it does look amazing. Jordan, how did that Patrick do?
Well, let's just say that pie's got more crust than my grandmother's arsehole.
Oh. Well, thank you for that. Well, come on, try it. Dig in. Yeah. Okay. Whew.
Like how they were workshopping the insult.
Oh my god.
Oh, Lord.
And a little glass of comfort for Robert, I think.
But now you better go and get ready for that next feature. Every night we play a game of Wheel of Truth with our celebrity guests. But I know what you're thinking. Megan, we've only got one celeb guest. Well observed, viewers, well observed. Well then, I better bring her out.
One for the state of the nation.
What do you think?
And one for me.
Best-selling author, lawyer, and thinker.
Sheesh, Bozeman.
She's only the blooming team leader. It's Julia Salisbury.
Prime Minister Julia Salisbury.
Oh, welcome, Julia.
Boy, oh boy.
Oh, so good to see you.
Oh, Megan, you look incredible.
Stop it, I was just about to say the same thing. Now, don't get too comfortable. It's time to head over to Robin and Patrick as we play Wheel of Truth.
A bit more audience reaction would be nice, Alex.
Sorry, Jay, shut the fuck up, Bozeman.
That's right, it's that part of the show where we pit our celebs against each other to see if we can break them. That's right, Robin. They're gonna spin the wheel to pick a round, and it could be anything from box of flies to slap my face. They really have no idea.
Lovely.
What's in store. So up first we have Jordan. Let's give it a spin. Yeah, here we go.
The Wheel of Truth.
Okay, let's see what you've landed on. Okay, it's fact or fib? Jordan, is it true that you've been known to order takeaway for a dinner party and pass it off as your own cooking?
Just one fucking time. One time. Well, I think if that pie was anything to go by, you did them a favour.
Oh, not so fast there, Julia. Fact or fib? We've heard you've got a very interesting way of saving time during the laundry.
Oh my god!
Go on, why don't you tell us about it?
You absolute no, I can't. Okay, so don't. Okay,
Once, we fought and died for the right to an informed choice. We had journalists we could trust, so we made decisions for the common good. Then we took it for granted. And now, Now we have bread.
She only has one bra.
So eat your sandwiches and enjoy your clowns while you can.
Honestly, raise my taxes. We're clearly not paying you enough.
Come to my dressing room after the show. We'll sort you out.
Oh, are you blushing, Patrick? Is all this talk of bras embarrassing you?
I'm not blushing.
Come on then, you, Julia. Spin the bloody wheel. Let's do it.
Okay, Patrick is still going by he, him. I've been they-theming because I didn't know whether they would still be doing, or he would still be doing that or not.
It's guess that face. I'm going to show you a picture and you simply have to guess that face. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Julia. Oh, who's that? Oh my god. Is that you? Yes. Look, it was a very difficult time fashion-wise. That hairdo is fucking hilarious. No, don't. I think it's sweet.
The mullet is as popular now as it's ever been.
Oh, well, don't get too ahead of yourself there. Jordan, who is this? Does not look familiar at all.
Wow! Well, I'm glad I was getting fashion advice from someone who managed to make 7 look like 85.
Just what the doctor ordered.
I look like I'm haunting the fucking place.
Why am I just hearing Bozeman's mental breakdown right now?
Let's have another spin.
Okay, we got the spin, we got the spin.
It's my go, Dad. You go. Go on. Sorry, I'm so keen. Let's go so much. Oh, well, you're in for a treat. Yeah. It's fat or fish.
Ooh.
If you look under your podiums, you will find a lovely fish smoothie. Now, I'm going to ask you both a question, and all you have to do is answer it honestly, or else you'll have to drink the smoothie. Okay?
Okay.
Are you ready for the question? Yes. Here we go. Which of your esteemed hosts is the more talented one? Oh, what a cop-out. How is it? We made it extra fishy.
My bad.
I need my fucking mouth. Do you know how much these taste buds are worth?
Well, we've got time for one more quick spin, so go, Julia, go! Julia, take a look in that box under your desk there. I think Lord Cheeks is trying to get in on the game. Bless him. Julia, what have you got in that box? It's not cheese, is it?
Another one, Mr. Bozeman. Don't mind if
Balls? What am I supposed to do with these?
Well, give it a go for us.
But I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing.
Come on. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Oh, she's doing it. She's fucking doing it. Wow, that was so impressive. I have to say, unexpected. Wow.
What's happening on camera 4 there? Oh, that's what's happening.
My God, wasn't that fun? Okay.
that hit the spot.
And now it's time to hello.
What is happening to Bozeman?
With SFX, less is more, Alex.
Shut the fuck up! Your eyes telling me yes or no or whatever the fuck, you goddamn motherfucking...
I don't know how you're keeping your dinner down. I can still smell that fish.
Well, to be honest, I've had worse. I used to eat at Peter Clement's house.
Oh, well, I hope you've got your artsy hat on, because today we're going to be making something very close to my heart. It's our little studio. Look at that. Isn't it adorable? All of us there on the sofa.
Wow. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, is that all you in there?
Yeah, it is. If we can just get a little zoom in, there we are. Oh, I don't know about you, Julia, but I always leave my holiday shopping to the last minute.
Oh, every year. I do it every year.
Well, luckily these make amazing gifts. Shall we get cracking?
Oh, well, not much left in the bottle. Pity not to.
Box here. And Julia, that's it. Grab those scissors. I just want you to get rid of this front panel here.
Perfect. Will do.
Are you big celebrators in your house, Julia?
Yes, no, in my house we show our love through food, like big dinners, loads of drinks.
Absolutely right. That's the best bit about any holiday. It's all that food.
This bit as well.
Absolutely right. Cutting along the line there. Do be careful with the scissors at home. Make sure you're being supervised if you are a child. There we go. Fabulous.
There we go.
Okay, so it's going to look a little something like this, and I've got one here I made earlier. We painted it with a bit of poster paint, white to match our lovely curtains here in the studio, but you can obviously have whichever backdrop you like.
Like a nice shiny gold number.
Well, exactly right. So we're going to make bits of our set now to put in the studio.
Oh, that's fun.
A little desk. So I'm just going to grab this piece of card. I've just got it from a little cereal box packet. I think you... I'll give you this one, Julia. Shall I?
Thank you
There
so
you
much.
go. And what you need to do is cut along the lines there.
All normal.
Fabulous. So what's the best part of any Leaders' Day dinner, do you reckon?
I don't even have to think about it. Really? I love the 3 potato pie.
Three potato pie? I don't know that one.
You know, with the chips covered in the mash or wrapped up in a jacket potato. Is that just me that does that?
I don't know, but that sounds starchy. Well done, Julia. So now she's folding over a little bit there. What it's going to look like at the end is this little rectangular shape there. And we're going to pop it in the middle. Bit of sticky tape on the back there so it sticks down. Now we need a sofa. That's what we need next. We're going to make that out of a lovely paper cup.
Okay.
Have fun down there, knocking it all over.
I got one though, Megan.
Good, fantastic. Along the line.
Clinkety clink to you too, sir.
Exactly right. Then when you've done that, around the bottom and again around the top. Well done. When you're done,
oh, there we go.
It's going to look a little something like this. And look what I've done there. I've stuck some felt down. Nice and comfortable sofas.
Yes, can't have our tiny Megan having an uncomfortable sofa, can we?
Absolutely not.
She'll be on the phone to her tiny agent and getting someone tiny fired.
Yeah. Well, there's only one thing missing, isn't there, Julia? What is that?
A higher caliber of guests.
Nearly, it's people. So all we've done to make our little people is we've stuck a cocktail stick into a bottle cap. We just need a face for that now. I've got a good one here. I know it well. It's me.
Lovely.
I'm going to stick it down there. A little bit of sticky tape. Oh, my felt's going everywhere. There we go. Oh, I'm a bit lonely. Let's take Robin and Patrick over.
Yeah.
Down on the couch over there.
And it's still the old Patrick.
Just there. And these, of course, are all made and cut out of our
So what? She wants to be a host or whatever? She wants to replace Megan?
What else you'd like in a studio?
Oh, yes. Well, I'm going to be playing Wheel of Truth with Ronnie from Heatrash.
Nice.
Yes, put that away. Yes, he's going to be
Just getting rid of her.
choreography, and I'll be teaching him foreign policy.
And of course, you can decorate them however you want. Perhaps you're a bit, I don't know, nostalgic for the old look of our studio. We've got the blue studio down there. Or even a bit of retro red. I've got Sheila Quickstepping.
Yeah!
Oh,
I was hoping Jelly Bean would be on there.
Sorry, that's not supposed to be there.
Oh, Mama, that's blazing. Oh, bloody hell, this is still on.
Time for a break. When we come back, I'll be on the couch of chat talking to some of you, and I just cannot wait. We'll be back after these messages.
You know what, Winston? I think I finally understand this job, this place. Looking at this farce. What's the point?
I'm like,
Why are we even bothered?
just taking over.
Or 6 degrees. But as we head towards Leaders' Day later in the week, there's a 100% chance of festivity.
Should we be worried? We've got the Prime Minister here. It's good that she's here. She's the reason for the extra security.
Are
we going to need it? Possibly. They're back. It's all very reassuring. I know. Good thing I'm not your mum, right?
Boy, oh boy. Gotta see.
Though a nasty cold snap brings bitter winds overnight.
Alright, everything's got our daily report is what's happening there.
Over territories 3 and 4 as a category 2
Oh, I can't turn that off.
we advise our residents to spend their Leaders' Weekend indoors.
Alright. I was wondering if I would be able to, and then he would just shut up.
Lucky stars for an
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Hot air, cold air thing. Next, this front of warm smiles.
Oh, there they are.
Colin.
I'm quadruple jointed.
That is not a thing.
Quadruple jointed.
Sprungs are huge in circuses and casinos.
I'm obsessed with Colin.
Right.
Everybody okay in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we would be if you stopped asking us questions like that. We're expecting troublemakers, but nothing serious. You might hear some noises, but it's nothing to be concerned about. The services know what they're doing.
Oh, thank you for following. Oh boy.
Tits and teeth.
What the hell?
Thank you, Jenny. Tits and teeth, armed and ready.
Ooh, we got footage of the Prime Minister saying tits and teeth. Alright, I assume we're starting with Megan.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the nightly show where it's time
Here
for the
we
Prime
are.
Minister to face the toughest critics in the territories. You lot out there. Call us on the usual numbers with your questions for the Prime Minister. First up, we
Okay.
have Humphrey from Hamble Bamblebury.
Hamble Bamblebury.
Oh, good choice. Are you there, Humphrey? Are you there, Humphrey? Hello, Humphrey. We appear to have lost Humphrey.
No Humphrey.
We'll try and get him back.
No
Let's
Humphrey
go to
allowed.
Another call in the meantime. Who've we got next, Patrick? Next up, we've got Mandy from Arsminster. Oh, I don't think I'll be retiring there. Hi, Mandy. You're through to the Prime Minister. What's your question?
Hello? Hello? Mandy?
Nobody fucking wants to talk to her.
We try not to talk to the
Jenny?
The lines are down.
Oh, well, call down to maintenance and get...
We can't. All the lines are down.
Well, apologies to our viewers at home. We seem to have a few technical gremlins.
Yeah.
making mischief behind the
You
scenes.
certainly do.
So while we're getting back up and running, Patrick has a couple of questions that were sent in by our viewers earlier this week. I do? Oh, yes. yes.
Great, yes.
Well, our first question is from Trisha, who lives on
God. Patrick, as always,
and what
has...
she really wants to know.
Lock the door! Lock the fucking
Listen to the CCO! Seal the doors! You're Jenny, aren't you? Come here. Don't be afraid, Jenny. We're not here to hurt you. We're not here to hurt anyone. If
They
you don't
never
have
want to hurt
all I want
Jenny.
you to do is to keep the show on the air. Do you understand? Just do your job and everything will be all right, okay?
Don't be afraid, Jenny.
You two, on your knees over there.
Oh.
So, this is the famous couch of chat, eh?
I don't answer questions at gunpoint, Mr. James.
Oh. You're not at gunpoint, Prime Minister. They are.
Nevertheless, if you think I'm going to answer to you, then I'm
Oh,
afraid
you don't have to answer to me, Julia. Are the doors locked and sealed?
Yes, sir. No one's getting in or out.
Good.
Oh boy.
All clear.
Good. Thank you.
Yes! Yes! Oh my fucking god! Yes! Oh my fucking god! Yes! Yes! Oh! Hi, Jamie! That's our jelly bean!
Hello, you.
Aww.
Why didn't you make contact?
We've only put you in their crosshairs. I'm sorry.
Rotten, selfish bastard.
Yes. Keep the show going for me.
Of course.
Let them go, Alan. There'll be no killing tonight. There'll be no killing tonight.
Oh boy.
Hello. Sorry, I don't think we've met. I'm Patrick Bannon.
Is that what you're telling yourself, is it?
No, it's just Patrick Bannon. I don't know what's wrong. HRT does wonders.
Sorry for barging in.
hate what you've done with the
Would you like your spot?
It's yours now. You wear it
Aww.
well. So, let's talk, shall we?
Armed security are on their way, Mr. Donaldson. I know you know that.
Well, we best make use of the time we have then, eh?
Well, I'll leave you to it then.
No. I think you should stay too.
For safety.
For balance.
For balance.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Let's welcome back the National Nightly News. Tonight I'm joined by probably the two most influential people in the country, if not the continent.
Hell
So
yeah.
let's see if we can't kick over a few rocks and see what's lurking underneath. Prime Minister, if I could turn to you first.
I have nothing to hide.
Except that which is already hidden. Prime Minister, what is not Ethenborough? Prime Minister, what is not Ethenborough?
I beg your pardon?
Not Ethenborough. It's used in birth control, among other things. If you haven't heard of that, perhaps you could enlighten us in regards to Agrobacterium tumefaciens.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, Mr. Donaldson.
I called this
earlier. Attention to detail, Prime Minister. It's a bacterium used in the genetic modification of an organism. And I found traces of both these substances in every single one of the menu centre food boxes that I've had analysed from across the territories, if you're wondering.
What exactly are you suggesting?
I'm not suggesting anything, Prime Minister. I'm just pointing out the facts.
Oh my God.
Pointing out the facts.
Is that why Kate and I can't have...
So you blamed it on the radioactive clouds from your bombs?
Before Stacy, we tried so many times.
Prime Minister, is there something wrong with the food? Is there something wrong with the food?
Too much of the youth involved in Disrupt?
Fine. You want the truth? You think it'll help your viewers sleep at night? Well, here it is.
Tell us about it.
6 years ago, when we came to power, we had access to the real facts and figures. And they told us we were doomed. The population was expanding at an unsustainable rate. Within 50 years, we would be out of natural resources. We would war over fuel, and then inevitably food and clean water.
And that's why transition centers as well.
That we were facing extinction. It was supposed to be opt-out contraception, an end to unwanted children, a chance to rebalance. But something went wrong in the testing phase. Nature took over. I never wanted this.
So you covered it up and blamed the sterility on the bombs.
Oh, please don't lecture me on morality, Mr. James. Your hands are far too dirty for that.
Disrupt only did what had to be done.
Disrupt are not the answer. You'll just take us to an even more extreme version of where we were before. Your miserable policies will kill us all.
I'm not the one who built the transition centres.
No, you're from a time where people didn't even have the basic right to choose how and when to die.
You turned children against their parents.
We enabled young people to speak up about the abuse that they were facing. And guess what? Most of that abuse came from within their own family.
Yes.
Identity cards.
Grow up!
Sterilised us against our will.
I built a sustainable future.
That's too much.
Bro.
That's not for you to choose.
Well, if not me, then who? Who would choose it for themselves?
And isn't that at the heart of all this? You don't trust us to choose.
Exactly, Jeremy!
And if we disagree with you, then you'll send us to betterment. That's why there's no news anymore, because there's no choice, so there's no point.
There should be elections.
Fuck. Yes. Fuck.
Time to unsuspend
Yes.
them then. If you want to carry on, you'll need a mandate. We have people ready to stand against you in every territory.
So, let's turn to you, Mr. James.
Yes. I want to assure the public that though Disrupt are occasionally forced to violent means, we are not by nature a violent
Jenny?
organisation.
Yes, Jeremy?
Could you have this queued up for us, please?
Yes, Jeremy. It'd be a pleasure.
Is that from Disrupt leadership?
In a way. Mr. James, before you...
Oh, you're not the leadership.
...election campaign, I think it'd be useful for the viewers at home if you were to also answer a question or two.
Of course. When we come to power, one of the first things we'll do is restore a free press. The truth is very important. No more hidden secrets.
If you say so. From whom do you take your orders, by the way?
I beg your pardon?
Well, you're Disrupt's spokesman.
Exactly.
You know I can't tell you. It's too dangerous for me to say.
You don't know, do you?
I don't share those concerns. You see, I've met with them almost 5 years ago now.
Why
Back when I
not?
was a news anchor. And I also met with them a week ago to discuss tonight's activities. I think they wanted to check that I'd stick to the script, which really showed.
Jelly bean!
I wore a hidden camera. Would you like to see a little of what we discussed?
No, you can't. She'll have them arrested. They'll be dead by morning.
Not an unfair assessment.
Well, at least she's honest about that.
It's up to Alex in the broadcast room. What screen, Jenny?
Screen 4.
No, you can't. My people will stop you. Cut the power to your
Screen
machine.
4.
I would imagine mine will be doing their level best to ensure that Mr. Donaldson's footage gets the airing it deserves. After all, my security forces will be here soon, and I imagine this will end very badly for all of you.
Queued up and ready.
Thank you, Jenny. Alex.
Of
showing
course.
this will have consequences. For someone not showing it. It's up to you.
Of course I'm showing it, Jelly Bean.
You got us this far. Please don't fall at the last hurdle.
Oh damn, glad I'm not making
Postman!
Good work. All the years of disrupting. You could make it all for nothing. Please, don't play that footage. Don't play that footage.
And you're absolutely certain in your research?
It's unpalatable but true. Advanced
We're fucking playing it.
Sterilizing the population.
Why don't you just release this through your normal channels?
Mr. James is surprisingly
Oh my
efficient
fucking
rather.
god.
The peasants respond to his more earthly qualities. But you, Mr. Donaldson, are a face they trust.
We did not risk our operative's life to rescue you out of altruism.
And afterwards? Once all this is out in the open?
Foreign politicians.
Considerable unrest, possibly riots.
Followed, of course, in the restoration of...
Oh, him too.
Under our control, of course.
Nature abhors a vacuum. You, Mr. Donaldson, will create that vacuum, and we should be there.
God, look at him.
That will take considerable
Jelly Bean is
Well, I
doing
understand.
such a
Advanced
great
technology.
job. I'm so proud of him.
Visible millions, yes.
Some markets still prosper.
There will always be addicts.
And those with carnal desires for livestock of all ages. A lucrative business indeed.
And then there are the foreign powers, outside the territories. Those who fear to follow the fate of my glorious Erkistan. For them, no price is too high.
Folks like us are always well-resourced. You need
Oh,
have
boy.
no concern about that. We have the required funds to fight, to win.
Alan James's face.
Done to make sure this aberrance is never seen again. A return to the natural order of things. The wheat rises to the top and the chaff is burned away. No more living side by side with ill-educated savages. Let the plebs pile up in the ghettos.
Boy, oh fucking boy.
Everyone back in their place.
Including our Mr. James.
Ooh.
Here, the Damoclean sword as it dangles above his head.
Oh, he was an ignorant bull. He sees only the red cape in front of him. Never the hidden blade.
And so it is with the low order.
Alan James.
They will gladly walk back to Old One, and they will be ours again, as it should be.
Rather.
How you feeling about that, Alan James?
No, Alan, you did that to yourself.
Now do you understand what you're doing?
You understand why we have to.
Pathetic. Neither of you recognises your own reflection.
How long, Jenny?
Not long, I imagine. For any of you.
Security are outside. They've been here for 5 minutes, but they're not doing anything. Turns out there's a lot of them who wanted children.
Oh!
Things like this, Bozeman's no fool.
You got this, Bozeman?
It should be you.
It should be both of us. You start.
Before we go tonight,
One final thought.
there's so much to digest here. What's happened tonight in this political circus.
The tent is collapsing, and the ringmasters have lost their glitter.
Elections. Soon, I'd imagine. you'll be able to choose.
These two will run. A choice between a shit sandwich and a cold cup of soup. A circus of horrors.
Two extremes, both offering their own form of misery.
You can choose advance and be equal.
In cages, like performing lions.
Or disrupt and be free.
To struggle and starve.
Or you can do something different. You can run. You can stand. You can stop promoting the way things are and change.
Fuck yes, Jelly Bean. Fuck yes, Megan. I don't have a cool nickname for you.
So stop whinging and do something. Take responsibility. Because if you don't, it'll all be left to these clowns.
And that's the worst circus of all.
My name's Jeremy Dawson.
And I'm Megan Wolf.
Have a transformative night.
And then make tomorrow better.
Yeah!
We're out. You're done. This program, this channel, all of
Julia, not them. We're done. They got us both.
Your security team say they'll escort you when you're ready. We can call you a taxi.
Where would I go?
Oh, I'm obsessed. Yeah, indeed. I'm so glad.
You know you've made that impossible, Mr. Donaldson.
He's not under arrest.
We'll be pleased with you.
Child sex traffickers and wannabe dictators are the natural enemies of the reporter.
Jelly Bean!
We'll do it together.
Yes. And then we'll burn this set.
Ha ha ha! I've got a good lighter you guys could use. Oh? Is this credits? Or is this... It fucking is! Hell yeah! Good job! Everybody who worked on this, fucking amazing! Lawrence Butterclatch remains beloved in the nation and hated in the industry. Oh, we have a Where Are They Now? Jesus is still seeking funding to get to the moon. He also needs scientists and engineers. Lil C's new album, Beyond My H, has flopped. Her father seems indifferent to the result. Kraglar is unhappy. The batch of flards containing the essence of Sophia Remington are now collector's items traded on the black market for improbable sums. Archibald Viator III returned to Tri Lane and released a concept album entitled Journeys to the Wrong. The scientists were never heard from again. Overcoming a lifetime of persecution, Eric Justin went on to become a leading figure in the increasingly militant grunge activist movement Johnny Still Kicks a Ball. Good job to all of these fucking people. They did so fucking good. Crazy Neil! Stuart Morrison? How does it feel knowing you were the best part of this game? Anyway, fuck yes. This game rules. I'm obsessed with it. I truly... God. I fucking love this. I'm definitely gonna play the DLC later on. Not gonna be next week. I'm gonna do like I normally do with DLC and then, you know, give a bit of time in between it. But oh my god, I might play this in my own time for like checking out the other routes. It's so fucking good. This game fucking rules. Despite her death, Helena Canterbury Boatshoe continues her work. She recently won a Best Actor award for her role as a mafia boss's paperweight. The ads are going to be happening soon, just so everybody's aware. I won't be doing anything during those ads, but this is, of course, another good self-care check-in moment. If anybody needs to go to the bathroom, grab a snack, get a drink. Fletcher Core's upward trajectory seems unstoppable. There has only been one luxury cruise disaster, and even then, almost half the passengers survived. Wow. But truly, so excellent. Fucking great job. Oh my god. Do you need to go to the bathroom, grab a snack, get some water? Crazy Neil lives in the capital with his 9th and 10th wives. He now sells mostly indulgences! like indulgences the way that I'm thinking about them? Indulgences the way that I'm thinking of indulgences? I have not processed like half the words in this song. That's overestimating it. I've not processed most words in these songs. Oh my fucking god. Absolutely beautiful. Oh my god. I'm just fucking jamming to this at this point. There go the ads. Oh my fucking god. 10 out of 10. The picturesque town of St. Bumley-on-the-Tank continues to thrive. The whole was recently named an area of an outstanding natural beauty. Oh my god. Oh. How wonderful.
Good evening.
Post-credit scene.
And I'm Megan Wolf.
Can I pause?
Our main
Or-
stories tonight.
I can't
The votes
pause.
are in, and it's a decisive win for Accord.
Ooh.
The new centrist party snatched victory from under the noses of the mainstream parties.
Incoming Prime
Oh my
Minister
God, a third-party
Fatima Chowdhury
candidate
called
won.
Accord's win proof that the major parties had lost the trust of the nation and signalled the end of extremist politics.
Neither advance nor disrupt.
Oh my
We failed to garner
goodness.
even 10% of
I
the vote
can't
between
pause.
them,
I'm so
have
sorry to
released a
people
statement.
getting the ads.
Later, we'll be looking in detail at the election results across the nation before Jeremy brings us a report on the recent unrest in Valdez.
That's all coming up on tonight's
National Nightly News. It's not NNN anymore, bitch. Oh my god, there's 14 epilogues. Oh my god. Epilogue room. That's an Accord. Let's see here. What are these called? Inevitable Advancement. A Better Jeremy? Impossible. A New Leaf. A Renewed Mandate. Chaos Reigns. Under New Management. The Middle Ground. Wacky Fun. Julia's Judgment. A Brighter Future. All Fall Down. Changing of the Guard. And Jeremy's Injustice. Oh my god, there's 14 fucking ways that can go. God, this game is so full of so much, and it's an absolute delight. It's an absolute delight. I fucking love... this game is so fun. Oh, fucking boy. I'm just waiting for the ads to be over so I can do a quick summary of this, and then... I'm thinking either we could see what the telethon's about, or one of the challenge rooms, one of the challenge things for the last bit of stream here, because they still have an hour. I think I'm leaning towards the telethon. I'm curious about that. 3, 2, 1, and welcome back from the ads. There was a post-credit scene here, where they made a third party that won the election. So it's not in Advance's hands or Disrupt's hands. It's in a whole new party called an Accord. It's called Accord. We've reached an accord. There's 14 fucking end credit scenes here.
I'm Megan Wolf. And I'm Jeremy Jones.
That's beautiful. I want to take this last bit here to look at the telethon. Game name? Mack the Edit. Or Mack the Telethon. There we go. I'm glad we had enough credits. Credits. Characters is the word I was looking for. Okay. We'll just go with the recommended. That's not what Patrick Bannon looks like anymore. Day 56, the telethon. Intriguing. Whole different setup here. Bozeman. Ah.
Satisfaction. Don't worry, other than the odd tear and jump in the footage due to age, it shouldn't require you to deal with anything new. Though do keep an eye on the censor. They had stricter sensibilities in those days. And of course, don't forget to load the adverts.
I have. This is my training. Wow. Lady scientist.
This is an
Okay.
absolute nightmare.
Cameras are set.
Who's going to tell Graham?
I don't know.
Can we even continue?
Well, you'll have to think of something. We'll go live in 10 seconds.
Oh boy.
I'll keep looking for someone. I guess we'll just have to wing it until then.
Can you count us in?
Oh, sure. Going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Live from the capital, it's the St Fanny's Hospital's TV fundraiser for dying children. And please welcome your host. It's the Dreamboat, Graham Bannon. Hello, it only is.
Graham Bannon is who you are.
Got one of them. Good night.
Suppose you're Patrick's father then?
If you won't be my lady, then at least have my babies. No, don't give me a maybe, no. I know what women are like. Sorry, I know I'm supposed to be... Sorry, stop the music. Yeah, I know I'm supposed to be starting the show, but I can't help but notice... I mean, where's the audience? I mean, this is an absolute... Isn't it really? I mean... Oh, we are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first annual St Fanny's Hospital's TV fundraiser for dying children. I'm your host, Graham Bannon, and it is an absolute pleasure to be here. We are here tonight, as we may be aware, for one very important cause, and that is, of course, little Sally Button. Little Sally Button has a life-threatening condition,
Wow.
and she will die tonight, unless we can raise enough funds to
Said
cure
that.
her of her studio hyper, I should learn that.
I should have learned that.
Hypo, poo. I can't say that word. What I do know is it's a long word and a bad disease. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to raise 20 grand tonight, and we can't do it without...
I don't have to fucking
How can I help you
hit
screaming?
any
Well, don't scream.
sound effects. I'm all right.
We're taking
Keep
donations
worrying
starting
about
right
doing
now.
that.
But let's beat feet and
Oh
head over to
God,
the
camera
blowers.
2.
The phones, not the girls.
Camera 2's all right now.
Hello, ladies.
Good evening, Graham.
Tell you something, ladies. Those are some classy chassis, if you don't mind me saying so. All right. So girls, would one of you kitty cats please let the viewers
Oh my
at home know
fucking
exactly why you're here
God.
this evening?
Yes, us kitty cats will be taking calls from across the country to raise money for this little girl. If you would like to donate, no matter how large or small, please ring now.
I'll tell you, I'll be giving you a ring later. An engagement ring if you play your cards right. Now that was a zinger. If I did it, play the sound. Yeah, that's it. I'll check in with you later. It's time to have a look at how much money we're starting off with tonight. Using state-of-the-art technology that we can track up to the second exactly how much money has been raised from your donations. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen,
It's not gonna change at all, is it? It's not. We don't have any money,
Okay, so
dude.
we're not starting off with any money tonight. It's a bit strange. I'm surprised they didn't put something in just to show, really. But perhaps it's a little unclear of how you donate still. How about I cut the gas and show you what's what, Daddy-O's? Give me the thing. Okay, so I'll pretend to be you at home. This is role play. You really can do this in real life from your sofa or couch. It's ringing. So, it's ringing. Hello, who am I speaking to, please?
Hello, you're speaking to Barbara at the phone desk.
Hello, Barbara at the phone desk. You have a beautiful voice. Okay. I'd like to donate a tenner, please.
I'm finding it hard to hear you. Your phone doesn't actually work. You're going to have to be louder.
I'd like to donate a tenner, please.
Thank you, sir. What a generous donation. May I ask who's calling?
You don't have to do that, do you? You know who's calling, don't you? It's Graham Bannon.
And how do you spell Bannon?
Don't say my name.
Good for her.
There we go. And so if I'm correct, there should be 10 on it now. Look at that. Technology at its finest. 10 on it now. So only 19,990 remaining. We should be a Bannon breeze. That was a zinger. Yes.
I loved it cutting to a wide whenever he does a quote-unquote zinger.
This jam-packed lineup on this jam-packed evening. Who wrote that? Too many things packed in jam. Starting off tonight, we have the incredible Raj and Rishik. Following that, we have an amazing acrobat who will do jumps all over the stage and stuff. And then finally, we'll have the Lovely Legs contest to end Act 1, which I'm rather looking forward to myself, ladies. Then, starting Act 2, we're going to have a magician who will do all the magic and that. Then we're going to have a fire-breathing man who will be breathing fire. And then ending Act 2, we're going to have a daredevil who will dive into a bucket of water. All right. Then going into Act 3, we're going to have the unicyclist act. Then following that, the
So many. We're not going to see any of these.
The grand finale. Now, for the grand finale, we asked little Sally Button what she wanted more than anything else in the world. And she had a very simple reply. I'd like a dancing chimpanzee, please, Graham. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have managed to source a dancing chimpanzee for the finale of this show. How does that sound? There's no one here, is there? Okay, so without further ado, let's introduce our first actor. He's come all the way from this event. Let's just say he might have brought a little friend along with him. Ladies and gentlemen, please, welcome to the stage is the incredible Raj and Rishik. As I said, it is Raj and Rishik. To the stage. I mean, this is a nightmare. I mean, what is going on? This is I mean, is there anyone around here who knows that you... Come here. What is going on? Do you know what I'm saying at all? Why is he here? You! Come here. This is unbelievable.
Hello, Mr. Bannon.
Hello, yes, come here. Are you the producer, are you?
No, I'm nobody, me. I just help the fellas unload the cameras.
Right,
from the
fantastic, great story. Do you know where the producer is?
That's the problem.
Get on with it, come on.
Well, it turns out, you know, the roads around the capital are shut down. Cause
Yeah.
Well, it turns out the producer, the director, most of the acts, and also all of the audience are on the same bus heading in.
The same bus!
Are you seriously telling me there's no one else around here who can sort this mess out?
He's pretty good at organising.
No, obviously not. That's not going to work, is it? Look, you're the producer now. Well done, that's great, big promotion for you. Now, what you need to do is go away and find me a version of all the acts I've just promised the people at home.
Oh my god.
Well, do you know what? It is your thing now, Governor, right? Or a child drops down dead. So off you go do that, quick smart.
All right, you can count on me.
Okay, very good.
That poor guy.
Go away.
That other poor guy.
It's time to introduce the first act of the evening. He's come all the way. I've read that. Don't repeat the same stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, they're not here, are they?
No, they are here.
Well, why didn't they come out the first? Ladies and gentlemen, it's Raj and Rishik.
They are here, they just didn't want to.
Hello everyone, my name is Raj and you might be asking where is Rishik? So here he is.
Hi Rishik.
What's your name? Rishik? And what do you do? I am working in banking. That's interesting. No, it isn't. Okay, you have anything else to say? No? Thank you for your honesty.
Have you finished?
Am I finished? Yes, yes, I'm finished.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Raj and Rishik, play the sound for applause. We don't have anyone here. Okay. Well, fantastic, I think. So, well done, Raj. So,
Beautiful.
a little birdie told me you travelled in all the way from just for this event.
No, we cycled here. Rishik was cycling and I was sitting in the basket.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, now they laugh. Yeah, now they laugh. Great joke, great joke. So, is he a good cyclist, is he, Rishik?
Why are you asking me? You can ask him.
I'll ask him. Okay, that's setting something up. Okay, Rishik, are you a good cyclist, mate?
Why are you talking to him? He's only puppet.
Don't set a joke up with that if you're not going to follow it through. That ruins it, doesn't it?
No, it's a good joke.
You farted. Graham farted.
I didn't fart. I didn't fart. He made the sound out of his mouth. He made the... Stop doing that. Okay? Yes, you should be disappointed. Get off the stage. Yes, you should be disappointed. Get off the stage.
Poor dude.
What a load of crap. We've had two... I didn't fart.
Acrobat's not here.
Great.
But I've got an alternative.
Okay.
His name's James.
Sounds good.
He's not an acrobat.
Sounds good to me. Bring it on. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what's going to happen now, but please welcome to the stage. It's
You got James.
It is James.
Come on out here, James. What you got? Hi, James. He's just short, innit?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
I was just walking past the theatre when that guy came up to me and said, "Hello, we've got the perfect job for you. All you have to do is stand on stage, we'll pay you." Something like that.
Tell you what, I'll level with you here, James. We were expecting an acrobatic act now.
Right. Damn.
Yes, damn indeed, damn indeed. Tell me, James, can you do acrobatics by any chance?
No, I can't. No, I haven't since school.
That'll be fine. You remember a lot from school. Ladies and gentlemen, for your viewing pleasure, this acrobat James will now perform for you a series of double backflips.
These women have not gotten any fucking calls.
But here's a job for you instead. Sweeping up the corpse of a dead girl. Start the music, please.
This poor man.
And that's the act. Absolutely marvellous. Sort this out. Where is it? Sort that out. Absolutely marvellous. Well done there. I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more of James in the future. Good job there. Well done. That really worked out well. Worked out a treat. Yes, get off the stage.
I didn't mean to cut away as she was gesturing to calling the phone.
This evening, so I think it's time to have a look at what impact that's made on the old fundraiser. So, drum roll, please.
Talking to Raj.
Okay, looks like we still haven't made any money at all. That's a bit surprising. Perhaps I'll check in with the bombshells to find out exactly what's going. What are you doing there? Get out, sling your hook. Go on, go. You're upsetting the girls. Ladies. I was expecting a little money in the old pot by now, ladies. Have the callers not been particularly generous so far?
We haven't had any callers so far.
Are you serious? How dare you? How dare you? A child is quite literally dying somewhere out there, and you're too lazy to get up off your asses, go over to those phones we have, turn the dials, and pledge money
God,
to save her life.
Maybe this is pre-recorded.
Sorry, Graham. Just found out the phone lines haven't been connected yet.
Ah, that's...
All right.
Yeah, Young forgot to do it.
Who's Young? Oh, that idiot, right.
Fine, Young. Got just a job for you. I'll give him an hand. I don't think he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I can offer only my greatest apologies. My outburst just now was directed at you, when it should of course have been directed at you. Please accept those apologies. Now it's time for the Lovely Legs contest. What better way to end tonight's programme, the first part of tonight's programme, than with a display of beauty and talent? So for your viewing pleasure, these 10 out of 10s will be modelling the latest in fashionable swimwear.
Graham?
Not now, love. I'm speaking to camera.
Graham, Donna's not here.
So what?
Well, we need 4 of us for the routine, so let's...
We'll do the routine with 3 of you.
Do it with 3.
Well... Does anyone else around here know it?
Well, he was watching us rehearse earlier.
Oh, was he? That's very interesting. Little
You can do this.
Tell you what, slap a costume on and stick him at the back. That'll teach him. He doesn't know what's coming. Ladies and gentlemen, when I was told...
Phones are fixed.
Great, sit down and take calls. When I was told that I'd be judging the best legs out of a group of young, attractive women, I said, where do I sign? Well, I did sign, and that time is now. The time to look at women and judge them. Ladies and gentlemen, the first...
I love how it's like... I love the sharp contrast between, like, having to...
Now, Barbara plays for the local women's amateur football team.
Having to censor
Getting down and dirty of a Sunday lunchtime. I think
normal
it's fair to say this girl's
words.
seen more than her fair share of tackles.
Meanwhile, this is also happening.
Linda is an avid gardener, and she can quite often be seen on a balmy summer's evening, tending to her petunias and trimming a bush. Deborah's up next. Deborah's a socialite, and Deborah likes nothing more than a nice night in the pub with the girls, gluggity glug glug glug. But I'll tell you, forget the pub. Nice legs, love. What time do they open? It's just a bit of fun. And then finally we have Donna. I mean Yong, who's taking over for Donna.
Yes! Kill it!
Oh dear.
Oh my god! Yes!
I wish I hadn't suggested it now. He hasn't shaved. I mean, he knows the routine, but doesn't look very good, does it?
No, he looks awesome. He's doing it.
Donna, I mean, Yong is quite. I mean, this is.
He's got the confidence.
I think we have to stop the music. Actually, I don't think I can let this go on. To be honest, it's quite.
Coward!
Why is he still doing it? Stop him dancing!
Young better fucking win this.
He's made all of you look bad, hasn't he? Look at him. He's pleased with himself, it looks like to me. He makes all of you look bad when he's standing there looking like that, doesn't he? Absolutely pointless. I'll tell you what else. It's pointless anyway, because obviously Deborah's got the best legs. Knew that going in. Do you know what? Just take him off the stage. I'm angry.
He's angry.
If there was an audience, they'd be a-booing you, Yong. They'd be a-booing.
Coward. Young was killing it.
Place to end Act 1 on a bit of a high. So I'll tell you what, why don't you grab a drink, sit back, enjoy the adverts, and we'll see you after this. What are you doing?
I am setting up for the Act 2.
I haven't finished talking. After the adverts, we'll see you back then.
Okay, 1 minute back.
Just do exactly what I do and wait for the big fat check to come in.
Hell yeah!
But what's this? Susan, you silly
A+.
Why are you crying, you dozy tart?
I've had enough. I've been trying to clean up this chicken grease all day with my usual brand of cleaning product, but it just won't come off.
Aww.
Oh dear, here comes your husband. I hope you've thought of something. Honey, I'm home. That chicken looks delicious, and this chicken looks even nicer. Oh yes, and I forgot to mention, her husband is me. Lovely lady. What's with all this grease? This surface is filthy.
I'm sorry, darling. I've tried every cleaning product available, but I just can't solve these stubborn stains.
Well, you haven't looked hard enough. Because there's new Jazz.
New
By
Jazz.
scientists to clean all of a surface, up to 100% cleaned.
Whoa.
Look at the way it cuts through this grease. Wowzers.
Wowzers.
It's harmless to skin. Due to it being 99%
just add 100. That'll kick.
Wow.
Thank you, darling. I don't know what I would have done without you.
Poor little girl, she deserves better than this.
But now the kitchen's clean, let's not
Right.
talk anymore.
Thank you.
New jazz.
We're
So
back in
simple,
10.
even a woman could use it.
Places, everybody. I'm going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the St Fanny's Hospital's TV fundraiser for dying children. Here's Graham Bannon.
Oh, he's got another song for us.
What is going on? What is going on? I told him to pull these boxes up. It looks a mess, doesn't it? We all end up with
Right on the beat, you crazy cat.
Shut up, I'm pretty on the beat. It's hard to figure out what the beat is with that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the St Fanny's Hospital's annual TV fundraiser for dying children. It's nice to be back. As a reminder, little Sally Button is still dying, but with your donations, she may yet live. Let's have a little look about how much money has been raised while the adverts have been playing. That's brilliant. We've made 100 girls. That's amazing.
Yes, very good.
And who do we have to thank for these donations?
One very generous donor, actually.
Fantastic. Well, tell me their names so I can thank them live on national television.
I don't actually know his name.
It's annoying. Thought we told you to take the names when you answer the phones.
It wasn't over the phone. It was him, the guy, the new producer. He gave the money.
Right. So we haven't had any calls. The phones still aren't working.
No, the phones are working. And we have had a few calls, but none of them wanted to donate. It was mainly complaints against you.
What do you mean complaints against me?
Well, I think people think that you're a bit rude.
Fudge on! Sorry for that swear. Will you censor that if you want? A bit rude? People think I'm a bit rude. I played that! After all I've done and continue to do, people think this has blown my mind. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, magic has always been rude. I'll give them rude.
What was that?
Here's the magic act. Nightmare.
It's Raj again.
Hello everyone, I am the magician, the great bamboozle. For the third magic trick, I will need two beautiful ladies assistant. And I will also need a volunteer from the audience. Oh, no one is here.
No one is
I know this
here.
is stupid. You know it's stupid. I know it's stupid. Just go and do it.
Hey, we got James.
Thank you, sir. In this trick, you will be sent to the another word, beautiful word. And for this magic trick to work, you need to go behind the sheet.
Do I have to do this?
Please pull the sheet up. Now I'm going to say the magic
There he
word.
goes.
Alakazam, Alakazum. And now you can drop the sheet for big reveal. He's not here. And you can take the sheet.
Oh, we got a call. Was that a donation?
I am not happy. I'm not happy at all. I don't know if it's clear what happened there. I think it is. That's Raj.
I'm not Rose, I'm the great
What's the great bamboozle?
Well, that's not true, is it?
Lots of surprises, lots of information in
Get
there.
off the stage. Get off the stage right now. Don't play that sound! And then finally, what I and dying child Sally Button have been waiting for, it's the chimp dancing finale.
Sorry, Graham, sorry. I don't think we should say there's going to be a chimpanzee. It's stuck on another bus.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'm only going to say this once, mate. If you don't manage to source a dancing chimpanzee, and it has to be a chimp, not an orangutan, for the end of this show,
Not an
I'm
orangutan.
that the
We all
disappointment
dime a
and fear
dozen.
on that
Dime a
little
dozen
girl's
orangutans.
face will cause her to just die, like sometimes children do. And that'll be
Got another
entirely
phone call
your
I saw
blaming
there.
fault.
Graham, of course I care about Susie Button, who you've been calling Sally Button.
Oh,
I'm not a producer. I don't know the first thing about booking dancing chimpanzees. I can try my best.
That's it. That is as good as I will get a dancing chimpanzee, Graham. Now you're here, what can we expect next? I assume it'll be the fire-breathing man or something incredibly similar.
No, he's on the bus, but we've got something better.
What's that?
It's a group of teenagers from the Scritchford Dance Club.
Right. That doesn't sound better to me than a fire-breathing man, but I suppose it's the best we've got. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage. It's the dance, it's this. Hurry up.
Got a bunch of teens. Oh, hell yeah.
That's an edit Papa can dance to. Hey, I've got something to say. Life is pretty spiffing when it goes your way. Heat, when I walk down the street. Waves of admiration from the people I meet. It's a rhythmic cut. Nothing you could understand. So you can work as hard as you can, but I'll be running late because it's great to be a man. It's great. Hell, you're hip to the beat.
Stop him talking.
Look at that, I'm a fabulous chap with a fancy pair of breeches and a gentleman's hat. So fine, it's a fabulous time. You can meet in the shade. Sign. Don't know, you're the angel I own. Parted with your father, now I'm taking you home. Thanks once more for all your help in the war. Why is there a blemish on the kitchen floor? I don't have much of a yes, Papa's really good. A pretty head could understand. So you can scream just as loud as you can. But I'll be doing well because it's swell to be a man. Swell. Now you've got it, Daddy-o.
Not bad at all.
What the fuck is that man
Fantastic, absolutely
doing?
fantastic. Really, really rather good, that. I'll tell you what, though, you little ankle biters. It is a weekday. Shouldn't you not be in school?
Oh, get Ben.
I will not get Ben. I will not get Ben. Get out of here. I won't get Ben. I won't get Ben for anyone. Bastards. Drum roll, please. What?
Whoa!
It carries on. Look at that. It's still going, but $5 grand. There's at least $5 grand. Girls, this is incredible.
Actually, we haven't made that amount yet. That 5's supposed to be a 2. I think he's made a mistake.
What do you mean he's made a mistake? Who's he's made a mistake? Who's moving that machine? What? It's young.
I mean, how did he not realize it was a dude moving it?
I thought that it's still moving. I thought that this was a brilliant
How?
machine, but it isn't.
How can you think that?
Sitting behind this, moving those boxes. You should be ashamed of yourself, Young.
Don't be mean to Young.
Good news though, we've now raised $2 grand for little Sally Button, so we're a 10th of the way to our target. Absolutely fantastic. So now we're heading towards the end of the second act. Stop talking. The end of the second act. I'm pretty sure James, the acrobat from earlier, will dive into that bucket of water now.
No, I won't fudging dive into that bucket of water.
A swear word there. Apologies for that. Hopefully they'll sort that out.
No, fudge that. I just went to get my money, and he told me that you said I shouldn't get any money. Where's my money, Graham?
Well, what's happened there is that he's lying.
He's not lying. That guy is the only one who gives a crap what is going to happen to that girl. You, Graham, are a drip.
How dare you? I'm trying to save a kid's life here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just learned backstage that half of the 20 grand being raised here tonight is going directly to Graham Bannon as a performance fee. What do you think of that, people at home? It's a fudging disgrace. I think, ladies and gentlemen, right now, live on stage, Graham should agree to donate his entire fee to Susie Button's family. How about it, Graham? How much you actually care about Susie's life?
That's a difficult one. Now, of course, I care about the life of the child. But I'm also pretty sure that the viewers at home want the talent to get paid fairly for their work.
Actually, I have someone on the phone right now that says they don't want you to make any money from this. Yes, me too. I'm hearing Graham's a dork, Graham's selfish, Graham's cruising for a bruising.
Yes, basically all my callers are saying Graham's a twat.
So,
Get wrecked.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have decided, off my own back, to half my fee. 5,000 for the dying child and 5,000 for Graham Bannon.
nope, that's baloney. Graham, if you care and don't want people at home to think you're spineless, you'll give it all to Susie.
Get wrecked.
You know, Acrobat James, there comes a time in a man's life when he has to decide what sort of a man he wants to be.
Are you going to donate the money?
Yeah, I was just doing a speech about that, yes.
Well done. So that should bring the tally up by 10,000. Plus, I'm happy to donate the fee they offered me of 150.
You offered 150 for falling on your arse.
So I make that to be 12,155. Young, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah, great. Well done, Young. Okay, well, thanks so much for that helpful contribution there, James. I assume you'll now be getting into some lycra and diving into that bucket.
No, I'm done. I'm going home. Thank you.
No, you're not. Get in the bucket. Get in the bucket. Someone grab it and put it in this bucket. We need someone to go in this bucket for the end of the act.
Yes, yeah. Found somebody.
This is a nightmare. Oh, here he is. Right, great. Okay, so now, let's...
Young!
Viewing pleasure. This knucklehead will now dive off of this ladder into this bucket of water. Come on. Off you go. That's good. Great. Now, in the bucket.
Graham, that's not tall enough. There's no water in the bucket.
I don't care. I don't care if he breaks his neck. Come on, get in. Come on. You need to go in there.
Young, just pretend.
Get in that bucket. Come on.
Don't shake the ladder, Graham.
Oh, Graham.
Oh, that's the end of Act 2. We'll see you
This
back
is so
after the
normal. It's
adverts.
incredibly normal.
Fantastic. Back in 1 minute. What a knobhead. Does anybody know first aid?
Yes, my dad's a doctor. Is he gonna die?
Oh dear, Connie. How did that make you feel?
I feel like a chicken head. I ain't never gonna get a broad like that.
A plus again.
Johnny?
What, this? It's just my regular brand of cigarette. Ain't nothing special.
You're telling me you don't smoke Lion cigarettes?
Well, how could I? I never heard of Lion cigarettes.
How'd you like to try one?
Well, why bother? The taste of Lion cigarettes can't be that different from my regular brand.
You're talking crap, Johnny. Lion cigarettes are science too. Make you up to 51% more intelligent. Make you 70% more attractive to women or homosexual men.
I love the idea. I love the idea of like what are we in the 50s? Where it's just like, oh yeah, we hate women, but we're cool with gay men. It's hilarious to me. Well, at least they're not women. Hi, good morning. I was talking about the game. I was not making an actual comment.
One smoke of a Lion cigarette and I feel like a new man.
That'd be a hell of a way to come into stream and I'm just making the worst political take.
Don't mind me, Sam. You run along.
I meant it in genuine seriousness.
Will he be all right?
Yeah, but we need to keep that psycho away from him.
Okay, we're back on in 10.
He's still unconscious.
Even if you're not.
Let's take him off.
Okay. And we're going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We tend to open on stage 4. There we go. Not stage 4. Cam 4.
St. Fanny's Hospital's TV fundraiser for dying children. Graham Bannon is still here.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. We're all good.
Music. If there's no audience, Graham Bannon doesn't dance.
This man don't
Hello, welcome to
dance?
the third part of the St. Fanny's Hospital's annual... well, it's not annual. They're not going to do another one, are they? TV fundraiser for dying children. And dying national television, it seems. And you know, speaking of dying,
Oh
is
boy.
the child still dying? I'm pretty sure it is. And
It-
looking at that, no more money has been raised while the adverts have been playing. So it looks like to me you continuing to do F all at home.
There's two reasons for that.
Hello.
One, we don't have anybody in the phones. They're all backstage looking after Young, who you pushed off the ladder.
Pretty sure he fell.
And secondly, we don't have the guy who changes the counter anymore. You pushed him off the ladder.
Tell you what, do I have to do everything? You go back there, grab Young, bring him back in, put him over there, grab the girls, put them on the table. Then they can all do their stuff. Young can sit there twiddling his boxes.
Great. He's only just woken up, and his neck might be broken.
Doesn't have to move his neck. Look, my neck stays perfectly still. Go and get him. I mean, that is unless you don't care about Sally Button. I mean, I assume you'll be donating
Susie
your fee
Button.
too.
Yeah, I was the first to do it, Graham, about 20 minutes ago.
Get off and get them. No more long speeches. Bloody Northerners. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, this is still happening, and we are still live.
I forget these girls' names. The one on the right keeps doing so much, and I love her for
The
it.
girls are back. What a sight for sore eyes. In fact, talking of sore eyes, went to my opticians the other day, and guess who I bumped into there? Absolutely everybody, because I couldn't see. They got a laugh, haven't you, girls?
You're a pig.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Any more acts? Anyone who's not stuck on a fudging bus or something? Oh, look, the strippers arrived. Oh, God. Keep him over there. Okay, right, we need something else now, don't we? We need an act or something. Girls, any callers we can put through?
Actually, I have someone on the phone right now you might like to speak to.
Absolutely fantastic. Put them through.
And on top of that, he's been rather horrible to that little boy.
She sounds about 100. Hello there, and welcome. Welcome to the show. What's your name, please?
Who's that?
It's Graham Bannon.
You're horrible.
Why has she been put through? Don't put one through to think I'm horrible, obviously.
That might be a bit difficult.
This is so crazy that everything I've done.
God, all the cameras.
Why is she still there? Cut her off! We're not putting any more through. We're having another act.
Hello?
Who is that? Stop putting people through!
I'd like to donate a tenner, please.
Aha! We have a serious gentleman on now. Hello, sir. Did you say you'd like to donate a tenner?
Hey, that's right. I'd like to donate a tenner. A tenner to the fund to stop Graham Bannon being on TV.
No, don't play the laugh sound. It wasn't funny. Oh, so you think you can do better, do you?
Hey, that's right.
Okay. The stage is yours. Go on. Tell a joke. Tell a wee joke.
Alright, I'll do the joke. How many Graham Bannon does it take to screw in the light bulb?
I'm not going to like this.
That depends on the fee.
No! The joke was horrible. The joke was horrible. No! We're not having horrible jokes. We're not doing any more of that. We're not having any more callers. I think they're stupid and also they seem drunk to me. Right, what's next? We need another act.
Projecting a little bit here, I think.
We have sorted the monkey problem.
This is brilliant. This is brilliant news, Raj. Bring it on.
He's very shy.
That's fine. That's fine. We're fine. Bring it on.
It wants everyone to close the eyes for big reveal.
Okay, right. Everyone close your eyes for the big reveal. Don't ruin this, girls. Close your eyes. We are ready.
It's very big.
Okay.
You can open your eyes now.
Okay.
It's very strong. It's so carrying you on its back. And it has banana. It's offering banana to you.
No.
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 You don't want the banana?
Fudge! No! That is not a real monkey! That is not a real banana, is it? And these are not your legs!
Ouch.
Don't give you out!
I love Raj's commitment.
We need something else. It's time for another act. Where's the unicyclist? Get him on.
Have the bloody unicycle act.
Swearing. Apologies for that. Hopefully that gets censored by them.
Graham, we've got the unicycle, but we don't have the guy who rides it.
That's fine. We don't need the guy that rides it. I'm the guy that rides it.
You?
Bring the damn thing.
You should
I don't care what you think. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Ladies and gentlemen, for your pleasure, I will now be performing for you the unicycle act. Can I have a volunteer? No one's here. Yes, they are here. Hello, Young. Right, okay, this is good. You'll like this. You'll like this. Right. Now, what I'm going to do now is grab the unicycle and jump over this arsehole. Yep, very good. Right, okay. Start the music. Drum roll, please. It's gonna be good, John. Protect your face, baby. Okay, and here we go. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, my arm! Oh, God! Okay, okay. That's not it. Okay, well, that's the act, I think. Ow. I don't think I can do
He's
that again.
so normal.
That's the act. I suppose that's what happens if you pay peanuts. You get monkeys. Well, don't you know, you don't always get monkeys.
He's
do you?
so fuck it, we'll do it
Someone
live.
wearing half a monkey costume where it looks like their legs are the monkey's legs, which apparently is just as good. So great, okay. So we need another act, don't we? We need somebody else on here doing something. Do you have the strong man? That's what it says on the auto cue, the strong man. Oh, look. Sorry, I don't want to be in the way of this. It's Margin in again. He's doing that. Is that good? Is that entertaining? Is that what you want?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Doing that, laughing. Is this going to save a child's life? And speaking of saving a child's life, are we doing that? Has any more money been raised? How much more money's been raised?
It's actually gone down a bit. People are asking for the money back, and I think you're scaring them.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Come on, do what you're getting paid to. Update the score. Come on, put it down. Great. So the money pops down and still less money. So even more to raise for the girl in the next 5 minutes. Brilliant. Right, what we need is to do a get-rich-quick scheme. Who's got some ideas? Oh, I've got an idea. Just had it. Looking at these ladies. Lovely.
He's doing math.
Let's set up a little
Actively.
kissing booth. Nice little table, nice little cloth, little bit of lipstick. Sounds good to me. Tenner a pop. Right, I'm sure these lads would like it. They've been ogling them all evening, the perverts. That sounds good to me. Right, so how much for a kiss, ladies?
No, Graham, you're bleeding.
Does it? Ah, don't be such a tease. Go on, Linda, pucker up, darlings.
Get wrecked.
Thank you, Linda, I needed that. Thank you, Linda, I needed that.
He's normal now.
Okay, well, that has gone wrong. That has gone awry. That has gone awry. I'm sorry if that's my fault in any way. I don't know if it is. Got my... I think I know whose fault that might be. But there we go.
He also reminds this guy. I know I mentioned
What a shame.
that has gone wrong. I was about to. Speaking of gone wrong, I was about to say. I know I mentioned that Jeremy's actor reminded me of Dennis from the Goes Wrong show. I don't remember the name of the character on the Goes Wrong show. The fucking like producer guy who like the director rather who does all this.
Whatever.
He reminds me of that
She'll be
guy.
dead soon. She'll be dead soon. And so will my career. And so will my career. So 2 deaths in the same evening.
Of equal value.
It'd be hard to weigh them. They're both equally sad deaths.
Don't say it unironically.
Oh, well, that's the end of that. I suppose that's the end of the show then. Thank you very much. Graham?
Well, I see that we have 4 more minutes.
The monkey's turned up. Yeah, it's not the monkey, is it? It's just Raj or something pissing around.
No, it is a real monkey.
No, I haven't got time for this. It's obviously it's not a real monkey. Don't get my hopes up. It's not going to... Oh, my God! Oh, my God!
Is that James in a costume?
That is a real monkey.
Yes! Yes! There it is! Get away from it! There it is! Ah, there it is! It's a real monkey! It's a real monkey! Now we can do the dance and save the show! Save my career! The girl! The girl! Come on! Just do the dance! Come on! Just do the dance! Don't scratch your head, do the dance! Don't scratch your head, do the dance! Come on, do the dance! Come on, do the dance!
His beautiful dance.
Don't slaughter me! Do the dance there! Do the dance there! Do I have to spell everything out to you? Put your arm in! Oh, crap!
Oh shit.
Somebody shoot it! Somebody shoot it!
Wow. I love Nope.
I've had enough. I'm the producer. I'm in charge. I want everyone to stop and listen to me.
Hell yeah.
We've forgotten what's important here. A little girl's life's on the line. We're all acting like children. Listen up. Do as you're told. Linda, Deborah, Barbara and Raj, get on the phones. We've still got enough time to get some donations, but we need all hands on deck. Young. I know you don't understand what I'm saying, but we will get you to a hospital as soon as the show is finished. Just hang in a little bit longer, okay? Yeah, that's fine.
Yay!
And you, Mr. Bannon, people used to look up to you as the face of national television. Look at you now, eh? You're full of crap. You better pull yourself together, son, because chimps don't dance for bastards. We're all here, working together as a team to try and
Don't use the word team right now, I can't think of it.
apologise to him and ask him nicely to finish the show.
Chimpanzee, please, will you do your little dance?
You didn't apologize.
Of young Susie.
There we go. That wasn't so hard, was it? Now, a little girl's life is on the line, and I've got just the job for you. Please donate to this worthwhile cause.
Yelling up there on camera one.
Good here. It's like my old man used to say, you can keep your money in your pocket, but people will call you a stingy cunt. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Peter Clement, television producer, here to tell you that
Peter
if we work together as a
Clement!
team, anything's possible. And that is a Peter Clement promise. Thank you and good night. Take it away!
Origin story!
That's an edit Papa can dance to.
Brilliant, brilliant. Do you want to go away actually so I can get...
It's a rhythmic cut.
Okay, that's the
Beautiful.
end. Absolutely fantastic. That's the end, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Good night.
Right?
Oh my god.
Pints on Peter, eh? How about that?
We did it. We did it. Turns out, if
We.
you work as a team, you can do anything.
Wonderful fresh air. And Graham Bannon.
Oh, well. There's always next year.
Why, look, folks. It's television's Graham Bannon. And he's taking the brand new
Oh.
Mega MK7 convertible out for a spin. How's the ride, Graham? Onlookers
Wow.
can't look
It's beautiful. Oh, and I got an achievement for that as well. A pluses all around. No, I don't get any money for that. But Channel 1 does love me. Oh boy, chat. Thank you for watching. This has been Not For Broadcast. I had an excellent time playing this. Oh,
Good evening. I'm Megan.
absolutely great. Okay, let's not do that. Oh my fucking goodness. Beautiful game. Loved it a whole lot. I will definitely be playing the DLC on stream at a later time. I'll probably I think I'll probably do other routes in my own personal time. Because this game takes a bit, but you know. I like it a lot. Oh, chat. What a lovely time. What an absolutely lovely time. I will see you all again on Thursday. A reminder, Thursday, I'm playing a game about digging a hole. Which you, at this point, you've probably seen somebody play. I haven't. You know? That's the thing about when you're, like, streaming, you know? That's the thing about when you're streaming. Or, like, any kind of weird... If you're a gamer online, it's like, oh, I have to stop watching other people play games. So that I don't get spoiled for them, you know? Like, whoopsies. Oh, boy. Where? No, okay, it's just 2 people. I was like, whoa, that's a lot of people playing Skyrim. No, it was just 2 people like with one person in the middle, so it gave the impression that there were a lot of people playing Skyrim. There's just 2. I'm sure there's more people, but just of people that I'm following. People that I'm following, there's 2. But let's see here, chat. Ah, da 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 da. Be in my noises. My noises. I'm trying to scroll through everybody. Dog of wisdom. Ba. Ha ba ba. Ha ba ba da ga da. Ha ba ba ba. Ha ba da ga. Ba. Ba. I've seen that video a lot. Oh. Oh, we could go with Civilization. Civ 5. This person's streaming with 3 other people. I'm not... This is a person who I believe are just mutuals on Blue Sky is how I found this person. So hell yeah. We're gonna go... Let me double check. I believe she, her, but I'll check just in case. Yes, I was correct! Fuck yeah! I love when I remember. I love when I remember. Oh boy. This is Emmy. We are going to raid. I believe Cat Girl. Right? No, Fox Girl. Sorry, that's my bad. Am I... Oh no, wait, yes, I see the little whiskers. Oh my god. Or like the little lines on the face. I always think of them as whiskers. The Naruto special. I know he's a fox boy, Mr. Naruto. I don't know why I'm treating Naruto with such respect. I guess he is a rather large name in terms of anime, so I guess he should be treated with some respect, no? But yeah, playing Civ 5 over there seems pretty much getting started over there on the beginning screen, playing with 3 friends, it seems. So I hope you all have a good time. I will see you all again, I say, on Thursday, playing a game about digging a hole. And boy oh boy, I'm gonna be digging a hole. We'll see how many times I have to resist the urge to start singing Diggy Diggy Hole. But hell yeah. Go have fun, etc. Yes, yes, yes. For the road, of course. I'm like a camel. I need ways to... They help me store water. I just shove water balloons down my shirt. Bye!